It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. Yo, don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. It is Monday, Tuesday, which doesn't really have a ring to it, but it's what it is. We're giving away cash today. Needs a better name, though. Just doesn't have anything that, like, starts with a T that kind of works with the Tuesday, but it's double your paycheck day. I mean, it still doesn't really have a ring to it. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to when you're giving away money, but...
I know this one's taken, and I know it doesn't make any sense, but Taco Tuesday just kind of rolls off the tongue.
Take our cash Tuesday.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Take the money and run Tuesday.
Oh, take the money and run.
Run.
Okay, it'd be great for a classic rock station.
It would be. I have a ponytail. You have to understand.
Damn. I'm sorry. And his ponytail actually rubs off on me, and so
okay.
I forget where I am.
It does.
Okay.
This ponytail automatically makes me 58 years old, and I love classic rock.
Okay.
Automatically.
Well, if you haven't seen us lately, you can dial up KVJ TV, see Jaybird's ponytail and everything that's going on with it. Also, your little key to be plugged into the show. You can actually see us when maybe we call out your name at 9 a.m. this morning. It's double your paycheck day. 5 chances to win, 9, 11 a.m., 1, 3, and 5 p.m. Get your name in. If it's not already, if it already is, you're good. Just chill out. Set those alerts on your phone to go off. If you've referred a friend, make sure they're listening, because I see coming up we have a Refer a Friend winner today. So they were referred by somebody to win. So that is going to be happening in one of our slots today. So make sure you are here to double your paycheck today on 97.9 WRMF.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, Cuba Gooding Jr. is going to be going on trial in February for that groping case. Remember that case where he was like in the bar and there was video and it wasn't looking good?
No.
The allegations against him include 3 different women that say he violated them at 3 different Manhattan nightclubs. And yeah, some of it's on video. We've seen it. He's pinched, he's squeezed, he's done all kinds of stuff in these videos. So the judge set a February 1st trial date, and the prosecutor, they say, is trying to portray him as a serial offender, that he just kind of runs around all over town
boy.
Unchecked, grabbing butts and boobies.
Show me the jail time.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Oh, man, on Dancing with the Stars, spoiler alert in case you haven't seen it yet, our girl, former Spice Girl Mel C, was eliminated.
Oh, no.
No. But in good news, your girl JoJo Siwa got the highest perfection score of the season.
Wow.
Well, that's some girl power there. No?
We kicked out your Spice Girl, but we kept JoJo Siwa and made her perfect.
Okay.
I mean, you kind of nailed. We have a clip. It's 10 seconds. You kind of nailed it. I don't know if you need the clip. I don't know.
I don't think you want the clip.
Let's not do the clip then.
I mean, you kind of nailed it.
Let's not do the clip. And finally here, you know we love some ABBA on this side of the table. We are classic rock. We are ABBA.
Well, the one Kev played the last time, it legit sounded like they recorded it in 1978. Remember that? How even the quality sounded old school ABBA?
Yeah, they're probably still using the same equipment.
Here's another new ABBA song. How do you feel?
Okay.
It sounds old.
All right. Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Jaybird?
I'm not sure why this story stuck with me, but it did. The inventor of the boogie board died. And I think the reason why it stuck with me, because when I was a young kid, I really wanted to surf, but my mom wouldn't let me. She thought I was going to die. It wasn't allowed. Me going in water was a no. But my dad loved water and liked to take us out to the water. So it was always this weird kind of a conflict between my mom and my dad about water.
Yeah.
And to save money, my dad knew I wanted to become a surfer.
Yeah.
He made his own version of the boogie board for me.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yes.
Do it yourself.
Yeah, and I remember being a little kid, it being awesome. It completely working, and I didn't need a real boogie board. But was I just young enough to be dumb and not realize what was going on? Or did that boogie board completely rock? It looks terrible, but baby, I was in the water boogieing it up.
Hey, mission accomplished, right?
Yeah, I looked up the inventor of the boogie board, how much money he was worth. You would think boogie board probably millions of dollars, right? Between 1 and 5. Does that seem right to you?
I don't know.
Seems like it should be more.
It does seem like it should be more.
Everybody know, at least around here, if you live on the coast, you know what a boogie board is.
Maybe everybody took his concept and he didn't trademark it.
No, he's a legit dude. He played in a jazz band with Dizzy Gillespie. Ever hear of him?
Yeah.
Dizzy Gillespie?
Gillespie, depending on what part of the country you're from.
Gillespie.
Depending on whether you pronounce it wrong or right.
That's his slurring friend.
Rest in peace, Tom Murray.
Okay.
I thought it was a cool story. It just reminded me of my childhood.
It is an odd name. How do they arrive on the boogie board? Because when I hear boogie board, I think of like maybe a piece of wood that a young kid might wipe his snot on. Like, why did they? Where did boogie board come from? Why that name?
And if not snot, dancing.
They go through the whole thing. I mean, I don't think anyone really wants to.
Oh, okay.
It's a long read. It's a long read.
Okay. All right. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I just realized yesterday, my sister is going to be in town this weekend. We were going to do the Stars Ball, and so I was going to be too busy because we were going to be doing the Stars Ball live. I was going to be too busy to see her. But now the Stars Ball is going virtual this Saturday. And so I'm not going to be crazy running around setting things up. So on Friday, I'm going to go down to Fort Lauderdale.
Again?
And hang out with my sister.
Sister.
She's got a layover in Fort Lauderdale just for one night. And then they're going on a little trip. So if anybody knows any cool restaurants in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, you're saying it wrong. Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, there's a lot of great places.
I'm not very versed in Fort Lauderdale.
Do you know where she's staying?
She's staying somewhere close to the airport because they're flying in and out. And so me and Panda are going to drive down and pick them up from the airport.
Yeah, they got a whole new kind of area with a few restaurants that are opening up just a little bit south of there. It's where they plunked in the Dania Improv.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that might be something to check out.
How's that improv doing? It seems like they got a lot of comedians.
Yeah, they're really kind of front loading with a lot of big names are going in there. They got Gilbert Gottfried this weekend, so they seem to be
big comedians they got going on.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of emphasis on. I think they want to get it going, so they're putting some pretty big names there. And you know what? It's really convenient because a comedian flies in. It's really close to the airport. Yeah, so it's not a big challenge for them to go do that. So there you go. What I got on my mind here today, I didn't realize it's not just about the season, it's about the gourd. It is pretty healthy. They say that eating pumpkin is really good for you.
It's on that list of things that make you not die. Remember when I thought I was dying? Pumpkin always made the list.
Really? It's never really been on my radar. I just always think of pumpkin spice and whatever, which I guess pumpkin spice isn't even really made from real pumpkin, so that's a different topic for a different day. But they say that pumpkin will help with weight loss because it's largely made up of water, so it's low in calorie, but it still contains many nutrients. They say it's got a ton of antioxidants, including beta-carotene, which can provide anti-inflammatory benefits and prevent aging in the skin. Did you know?
It's also great if you have a dog who's got a stomach ache. It's great for dogs. You put a little pumpkin, mix it with the dog food. It's supposed to settle their tummy.
Yeah. The experts also say that pumpkins are a high source of vitamin C, which is a nutrient that has long been associated with boosting immunity. So if you want to crush your immune system, the anti-inflammatory and better-looking skin as you age, go pumpkin.
So it's not that I hate the taste of pumpkin because it's really not offensive, but I don't love it. But I don't mind if it's paired with something good, you can make pumpkin real sexy.
I made this yummy pumpkin rice last year. I made like a harvest rice.
Ooh, okay.
And put like nuts and cranberries in it, and I roasted it in an actual pumpkin, like hollowed out pumpkin shell. You can cut a pumpkin in half and make 2 bowls, and those can be serving bowls at Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love it.
I think that's actually the big question now is, okay, how do you eat pumpkin? What are the recipes to make it good and worth your while?
I love when people do a bowl that's edible. I love them bread bowls.
Bread bowls are good.
I just like the concept of a bowl and food. You can eat it.
Yeah, if you just salt it a little bit, roasted pumpkin is delicious.
Yeah, I think that would be the only thing for me because I am intrigued after hearing all the benefits of pumpkin. I'm like, okay, I think I could and should do that, but I just don't really know anything about making pumpkin.
Well, this year for Thanksgiving in a cup, I'll make sure to include pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
I think they did pumpkin fingers at Whole Foods. They had the long strips of pumpkin and they sauteed them in some kind of, I can't remember the sauce. It was
Olive
delicious.
oil is
It was
really good. Olive oil is yummy with pumpkin.
Huh. Okay. So there you go. That is the little health tip of the day.
Got me all hungry. Who wants to do breakfast? It's on me.
Pumpkin. People hitting us up with a bunch of different pumpkin recipes, talking about how many benefits it has, from anti-inflammatory, helps you with the aging process, boosts up your immune system. They say it's one of those great perfect foods. Somebody talked about pumpkin chutney. There's pumpkin cookies that came in here.
I'll tell you what it can be good too is pumpkin soup.
Pumpkin soup is yummy. You can put pumpkin on top of cinnamon rolls and then ice it all up. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, somebody said Jamaican's version of chicken soup is out of this world, and the main ingredient in it is pumpkin. Beats any chicken soup out there.
Are you on a cleanse? What's going on? Are you annoying Virginia?
Yes, you're not going to like me. Yeah, I'm just, during the week, I'm trying to be good, so yeah.
No breakfast
Birds
party.
ready to eat, huh?
Just a breakfast party.
Well, you keep talking about pumpkin, and you're sending him into a frenzy.
Well, I don't even like pumpkin. You're getting me all hot and bothered.
For pumpkin.
It's just for food.
Yeah.
She wants to feed the beast.
I didn't. Yeah, I had pizza last night. I didn't get to eat it, so it's.
You had pizza? That's weird.
Wow. I could open up.
Big stretch.
But I didn't get to eat it.
Really changing things up over
I
there.
fell asleep, so it's taunting me this morning.
You didn't eat it? You
Yeah.
ordered it? Where is it?
It's at my house.
Guess that we got big news for Denny's as well here today. This is kind of a big day for him. This is definitely what is on his mind. You've seen the car that he's been putting around in a while, and it was apparently kind of an iffy thing on just how far it would go before it went kaput.
Its miles were very limited.
Yes.
Denny's wouldn't go outside of a certain area because he was afraid he'd be too far from home and break down.
Yeah, you had to worry about getting back.
Oh,
He
man.
couldn't drive to my house. He'd have to take an Uber, or I'd have to go to his place.
He would only drive as far as knew he could push his car home.
Yes.
We've been in some situations. Let's just say that.
I had that thing a long time, and it just, over time, since 2004, so over time, things fall apart. It got to the point where even the plastics in it, if we grab that, the handle, it would break.
But
Oh, jeez.
she was real good to you, though. I think.
She was.
Yeah.
It just, time takes a hammer to everything.
Yeah, ain't that the way?
And
It's,
that's-
So what do you do when you run a car down to that level? Do you trade it in?
Nope. So I was going to donate it. There's a charity that they'll pick up even cars that don't run, and then they scrap them, I guess, and they take that money and donate it to charity. So it's pretty
Okay.
cool. They come out, they'll pick it up for you. They do all that stuff. I put on the thing that it doesn't run, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, they
Okay.
kind of make it easy now to get rid of your cars in these modern times.
That's good.
yeah, it
Yes.
is good.
I know a friend of mine, they did the same thing. They drove their car till it just died, and they took it to the scrap yard and got $200 for it. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, that's not bad.
That's the
It's not
trade-off.
good either, though.
It's not that good, but it's not that bad. I mean,
$200 for a car.
you get this thing out of your driveway that's a hunk of just waste, and they give you $200. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think that's where the charity takes it, to the scrapyard. So, but yes, it's been nice because I haven't had air conditioning in my car for, we're going on 8 years.
Oh, wow.
It's a big day. It's a big moment.
Living in Colorado, it didn't matter if I had air conditioning. 'Cause it was always cool. So, but yeah, no air conditioning, no speedometer, no gas gauge. All that stuff is such luxury.
My man had to guess the speed limit, and he did a great job. He always stayed with the traffic.
I was just match traffic. Every time I got gas, I'd reset my tripometer, and I would just count backwards.
Jason's so easily impressed. He stayed with the traffic.
I'm just a fan of this guy.
Basic driving skills wow him.
Yes.
I just think, let me see you try to guess the speedometer and the speed limit.
I feel like I could.
I don't know.
It's tough.
It's tough, the witch.
It takes a little bit of a.
So are you in a new vehicle now?
So right now, as you know, it's pretty tough to get cars. So if you want one, a lot of times they have to transfer it from another dealership. So I got my wife a new car, bigger than the one she's got now, so she can haul more stuff around.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take her car, which is awesome because it has all the things I haven't had in a long time.
Nice.
And just to kind of piggyback off this great week, his shrimp, the only word I could say, prospering. They are just his
booming, huh?
Just his shrimp are amazing right now.
Shrimp prosperity.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a big week for Denny.
Yeah, you know, I didn't want to brag about it, but the shrimp are doing well.
Abundant.
Yeah.
Just it's
Wow. Well, congratulations. That's nice.
Killing it.
So it'd be nice to be able to travel places and not break down. So.
Yeah,
It is a luxury.
We have a road trip planned in November.
Wow.
We're going to Orlando to that toy store again.
Oh,
Yeah, and
look
I'm
at
buying it, so
you.
I can go as far as I want.
Wow.
You know, so it's great.
Man, oh man. Look at you, just
Moving on up.
spreading those wings.
Big fancy.
Yeah. I got some random questions here for you today. If you could change the sounds that your body makes, like burp, fart, yawn, sneeze, all that kind of stuff, what new sound effects would replace the normal sounds of your body? What do you think? I've always liked the old Oga horn. Oga.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I think I would probably go for that.
Instead of sneezing and being like a sneeze, maybe it could be like this.
Oh, I would hate that.
Like a
Oh,
dog
that's like
toy.
a clown, yeah.
I kind of like the sounds of either maybe something cooking, like sizzling.
A sizzle.
Instead of farting, you just sizzle out like a bacon sound.
Oh, I don't know. That means it's coming out hot. That's never a good thing.
Sizzle butt.
Yeah,
Sizzle
go.
farts.
Look out.
It's
It's
not a-
coming out hot.
You're right. Sizzle farts are not good.
Yeah, it seems like a really bad idea. I always like the sound of a cash register. Maybe that for a sneeze, because sneeze is kind of a violent, scary thing. Instead, you go ka-ching, ka-ching.
Sometimes when like a grandma goes, "Oh," that's kind of I don't know, just peaceful. Maybe when you sneeze, you just hear a grandma go, "Oh."
Aww.
Is that too creepy?
No, I'd like a lion roar.
That would be good for a fart.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Look out for that. Okay, if human language was just random animal noises, what would your choice of animal be and why? I always like hearing monkeys talk back and forth.
Yeah, monkeys are good.
Yeah.
Dolphins, can you hit me up with some of that dolphin sound you always do?
Sounds like the dolphin got COVID.
Oh, I gotta stand up.
Is the witch
All right.
is she losing her
I wasn't ready.
Dolphin's a little sick today.
I gotta prepare for that.
Yeah.
You used to crush the dolphin sound.
Dolphin's hurt.
Dolphin's getting old.
Yeah, that's an old dolphin.
Old crusty dolphin. She's dried out. Someone pour some water on her.
Get her back into the ocean. Yeah, okay, here's another random question for you. If you could put wings on any species of animal, what animal would you choose?
Ooh.
It would be horrifying to see flying crocodiles and gators flying around. Imagine that.
That would be pretty bad.
How about snakes?
I mean,
Could you imagine flying snakes? Oh my! I wouldn't leave my
a
house.
flying rattlesnake?
Oh my god! That would be the most horrifying world to live in.
I don't like it.
What about flying rats?
Oh,
Yeah.
Flying roaches are bad enough. I don't think you ever dance with one of those.
those are real.
That's nature not playing by the rules, man. They're not supposed to fly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just even the flying squirrel's kind of freaky. And squirrels are normally kind of cute. That's still freaky. All right. What cartoon world do you wish you could live in for a week? If you could live in a cartoon world, which one would you live in?
I mean, the Smurf Village was kind of cool with the mushroom houses and
Yeah.
the men to women ratio was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, they're all just having you're right, they're just having a big meat party, and they're all on drugs.
I mean, Smurfette got her pick.
Yes, she did.
She ruled that land.
That poor Smurfette. Oh
Well,
my gosh.
You don't know. She maybe wasn't a slut. She maybe just was able to get the best.
But all those Smurfs, you know, when they're all drinking, they're all hitting on her. And she's like, that's enough, guys. Papa Smurf, it's enough.
Papa Smurf would never hit on Smurfette.
When I was a kid growing up, the one cartoon world that always fascinated me was Thundar the Barbarian. And I still remember the opening of the cartoon. And it was some kind of asteroid or something. It goes zipping by Earth, and it somehow messes with the tidal flows. And so the world is just thrown topsy-turvy. But it's one of those worlds where you've seen that post-apocalyptic looking thing where the Statue of Liberty is sticking out of the ground halfway up. And it's the world of what it was, but it's all just a shambles and kind of crazy. That would be a fascinating one to be in for a week, just to kind of go around and see what the Earth would look like.
There's a few that would be awesome. You've got, you've definitely got the Smurfs like you're talking about. You got the Muppet Babies. You got the Jetsons. That could be. I know you like the old ass Jetsons.
I do like the Jetsons.
Space stuff.
Okay. All right. A couple thoughts there. What old TV show has the catchiest theme song?
Oh man,
We're talking about the best TV themes from the last 10 years yesterday.
it's a cartoon theme. My Little Pony, so sad and lonely.
That's not how it goes.
It's the melody though. It is the melody. It's a jam.
You just like sad ponies.
Yeah, you do.
That'd be another good cartoon, by the way, to stay in. The My Little Pony world.
Yeah.
Oh, the mystical ponies.
The mystical ponies were cool. Strawberry Shortcake Land. That
Yeah.
was cool.
Do they have a theme song, Strawberry Shortcake?
I'm sure
Nah.
they did.
I don't think you remember. I don't remember.
It's been a while.
I think Different Strokes probably has the catchiest theme song.
Now the world don't move.
Yeah, I
To
mean,
the beat of
just one drum.
I mean, the way it
What might
starts
be
off,
right
it
for
grabs
you
you.
May not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two. They got nothing but your dreams, but they got different strokes it takes. Different strokes it takes. Different strokes to rule the world. Yes, it does. It takes different strokes to rule the world.
It's early. Maybe no one's listening.
They're not.
If they were, they're not now.
They're not listening.
That'd be my pick. Anything else you would put on the list for the catchiest theme song?
You got a lot from the 80s and the 90s and the time of the theme song. You got
Fresh Prince is fun. I don't know if you'd say catchiest, but it's fun.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Full House.
Okay.
Whatever happened to predictability?
Okay.
It's no Golden Girls.
That's a great song. I'd be so impressed if anyone could tell me who wrote that song.
Oh, who did write that song?
We'll tell you tomorrow.
Blanche?
Tune in tomorrow at the same time.
Gonna
Do you
really-
know?
Yeah, Andrew Gold.
Andrew. Oh, you love Andrew Gold. That's right.
Yeah, we yesterday we were talking about the best TV theme of the last 10 years because when we were growing up in the 80s and 90s, that was an era of great catchy TV themes. And then they kind of went away for a little while and they got right to the show. And then they started to go back to them a little bit. But now they're just kind of more musical themes. Like you look at Game of Thrones, that is pretty much musical. The one that is number one right now is Big Bang Theory. 33% of the votes. That's number one.
Yeah, that's Bare Naked Ladies.
Okay. They got Game of Thrones at number 2 so far in the voting. Number 3 is The Office,
Yeah.
followed by Stranger Things at number 4. And then we got a tie for 5th place with American Horror Story, Sons of Anarchy, and Phineas and Ferb. And nobody's voting for the Narcos theme.
That's my cut. That's my jam.
That's my vote.
That makes
It's
me
sexy.
It makes me
Yeah.
feel sexy. I'm gonna drink in my hand and just sway in the wind on a boat.
Yeah.
Let it all out.
Put that thing away. No one wants to see that.
Chat room's got a good one for best theme song we did not bring up. Gotta get away. Dun, 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 another day. Gotta get away.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
Okay, yeah. Anthony in Port St. Lucie said the Cheers theme would be the one that he would put in there.
That's a really good song, but if you listen to the full version, it is quite nonsensical. It's a weird song.
All right.
It's a jam, though.
Okay. So that is getting a lot of picks. Facts of Life.
You take the good,
You take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. There's a time you gotta grow until you know, and now you know about the facts of life. The facts of life. When the world never seems to be living up to your dreams.
So there you go. One TV show apparently is getting to the kids, and they're getting great ideas to take out onto the playground. Well, good if you ask the kids, bad if you ask the parents and administrators. If you've seen the Netflix show Squid Game, there's a lot of horrific things that they're playing in that TV show, and now the kids are taking a lot of the same concepts onto the playgrounds. They've got everything from tug of war and red light, green light. And apparently they're popping off and kind of adapting what they've seen on Squid Games, and now they're playing it on the playground. And apparently kids are getting hurt all over the place, all the way from South Korea into the U.S. These games are going on, so they're trying to get the kids to stop playing some of these violent games.
I mean, Squid Game is probably the most violent rendition of kid games I've ever seen.
You still watching it?
I'm done. I watched it. I finished it. I loved it. I loved the ending. I didn't see it coming.
So if you don't know what is maybe a horrific game that you could see kids adapting for the playground, because they're saying things like tug of war, red light, green light. Those are some of the examples they give. But, you know, I remember as a kid, there were a lot. The Red Rover had violent tendencies, and I remember that. We used to always be like, do not let them through, and we'd raise our arms up, and we clothesline the person as they came through.
How did you play Red Rover? How do you do that?
Somebody would have to come running over, and they would try to run wherever they felt the people that were holding hands were the weakest.
They try to break the chain.
But then if you got like people that were diabolical, they would lift the chain and clothesline you in the neck.
That seems like a Logan, Ohio thing to do.
Oh, it was brutal. I just remember seeing kids with gravel in their face and crying and tears, and there's blood all over the place. And the teacher is just wiping all the blood off like it was something normal and sending the kids back in. I'm like, why do we do this? This just seems barbaric.
Get back in the class. It's 1983.
Yeah. We would do the duck, duck, goose. And I remember that was another one where the person you would pick, it was a game just built for bullying, because the one person you would get the one person that couldn't run fast, and you come up and the duck, you'd slap them across the back of the head so hard.
That's why we had to stop, because the duck, duck, goose got to the point where duck, duck, goose.
It wasn't
tapping.
tapping. Yes, you would hit them so violently hard. Dodgeball was another thing. It was like an assassin's game. Well, I remember they had, the bigger balls, which would give a little bit, and they were kind of squishy. But then what you wanted was these small little balls, because it was really tight and compact. And the outside of the ball was so hard that if you hit somebody in the face with this, and you only threw at people's faces, that if you hit them, you would give them a black eye. It was so violent and awful.
You only threw at people's faces.
Yes, you wouldn't waste it. I remember if you hit somebody in the chest, you'd be like going, man, what are you doing? You totally wasted that.
Yeah.
The small ball only goes on the face.
Lake Park was a really goofy town. They loved to mix all the ages together. So you would play dodgeball as a 7-year-old with 12-year-olds. And it was a little unfair. The 12-year-olds would pick off the little kids so easily.
Yeah. You kill them. It's so violent. So now apparently all these parents are stressed out. Educators and development experts are now trying to spread the word and saying, hey, these kids are taking the Squid Games onto the playgrounds. And they're saying, how are they finding this in the first place? Who's letting their kids watch Squid Games?
Yeah, Rocco wants to watch it.
Okay.
Because he's walked in on me watching it.
Okay.
And
he's at that curious age.
He's so curious. But there's a couple of scenes in Squid Game that get a little sexual. So I can't let him watch those. But he did watch part of episode 1, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how were you not horrified? To me, that was like the most shocking episode, was episode 1.
Okay.
I loved watching scary things as a kid. And look, I turned out quite fine.
Right.
Yeah, Rocco can't watch Squid Game now. I don't want him to have night terrors like you.
It's good for you. Keeps you alive.
Are there any kids that are scared of Halloween?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes, I grew up with kids that were afraid of Halloween.
Yeah, because I wanted that because there's ghouls and goblins and blood and bones and vampires and zombies and things like that. I was just wondering, what do you do if you're a parent and everywhere you go in the stores and by people's houses and you're seeing all these scary displays? If you've got a timid kid, how do you do that? Just put a blinder, blindfold on your kid?
We had that one email of the one parent that was all upset because their neighbor had all these scary decorations and the kid couldn't see the decoration, would cry, and the woman that emailed wanted the neighbor to take down the decorations. You can't take down the decorations.
No.
You can't. You just.
You just can't. Not for peer pressure like that because there's one soft kid on the block.
Well, there's going to be stuff out there that's going to scare your kid.
Look,
you can't ask everyone to remove it.
You tell them it's not real, and you explain these are decorations, and it's not really blood and gore and guts. It's not really a murderous clown. Whatever it is, explain it to them.
When my dad did that to me, it made it fun. I thought, oh, this is goofy. It's not real.
It's not real. And if you don't break it down for them, I think you do your kids a disservice.
Yeah. People seem really ginned up about Halloween, though, this year.
They are.
Yeah, I think coming out of the pandemic, people are really into it. It's all over the place.
We need something.
There's people in my neighborhood, they're going all out. They've got like a 10-foot, goblin in their lawn. it's big.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to somebody, and they're like, yeah, this is our third time going to the store to get Halloween candy. I'm like, so you guys are like really loading up? And they're like, no, we just keep eating it. I'm like, so... Why?
That's why I buy candy I don't like. Because if I buy a bunch of candy I like for Halloween, I will eat half of it before Halloween even hits.
This is my first Halloween in a long time where I'm going to legit give out some candy. I'm going so full gorilla with what I'm giving out.
Yeah. Do you eat a lot of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All of it.
Absolutely.
They say that a third of Americans, 33%, admit that they've intentionally bought too much Halloween candy so they'd have leftovers.
Well, it's depressing if it's Halloween night around 10 o'clock and you don't have any candy. You want some candy watching horror movies.
Oh, yeah.
It's depressing if you don't.
And they say that 40% of Americans have bought additional Halloween candy in November because the discounts are too hard to resist.
You can't beat it. Oh my God, Walmart. As much crap as I talk about Walmart, they nail it when it comes to discounted candy the next day.
Yeah. So does CVS. They will put it way marked down.
So how fat are Americans going to get this holiday season then?
Real fat.
But Kevin, we're already fat.
Fatter. How would you describe your teenage bedroom? What did it look like?
It was, you couldn't see any part of the wall. It was covered head to toe in all baseball stuff. I did it. I did this all over a weekend. When I was 14 years old, I didn't have glue, so I made my own homemade paste out of yeast. So I put
what?
Yeah, I made yeast and then cut all of these baseball players out from magazines and put the yeast on the piece of paper and then put it all over my wall. And my friend used to make fun of my room because they said when it get too hot in there, they said bread balls are going to start flying out of the wall. Because you're like, why did you use yeast?
Well, you love bread, so I don't see the downside.
Everyone always thought that was the weirdest thing. And then when you try to take it off the wall, that wreaked havoc on that wall. Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't have any glue or tape.
No tape, huh?
So
Penningtons were against it?
I hung it with yeast.
What the hell?
I know, and there was a lot of yeast. There was the entire wall. All four walls were covered in yeast.
Sticky, messy.
But you couldn't see it, though, because it was covered in all baseball players.
What about the people that bought the house after you guys moved out?
That's a great question.
They had to be like, what is this adhesive?
No, eventually my dad redid the room. That's how I remembered it being terrible, because we had to peel off all of the
yeast.
The yeast in the baseball player.
We had to de-bread the walls.
My mom would not let me walk to Publix to go buy glue. She's like, you're not walking to Publix. No. Figure it out. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to make my own yeast then and glue some stuff. I'll show you.
Poor kid ingenuity.
How about that? Never would have expected that. Mine was, I had no bed frame. So I had the mattress on the floor. I remember I put down a tape basketball court, and I had a big stereo system that I had gone out, earned, and bought, and then I had posters like Michael Jordan and Dokken on my wall. That pretty much was my teenage bedroom.
I like the basketball thing. I did that too for Nerf.
Yeah.
Nerf basketball.
Nerf
you
basketball
made your own
hoop
little
in there.
basketball lines there and play.
Mm-hmm. Virginia, what was your teenage bedroom like?
Messy. I had posters all over the wall. I lived with my mom for most of my teenage years, my mom and my dad, and then they got divorced. And then, I was too much of a handful for my mom, so I had to live with my dad for a little while. And I made this huge, one of the walls of my bedroom was exposed brick. And so I made this huge wax sculpture coming out of the wall that I made from candle wax.
I would love to see that piece of art.
I probably have pictures of it because I think my dad took pictures of my room with me in it.
Did you bring it? Was it awesome looking?
It was awesome looking, but
Better than my yeast room?
Yeast room.
it was no bread wall, but it
Okay.
would do.
All right.
It was just bizarre because I can remember spending so much time in my teenage room. I was always in there, either talking on the phone or reading magazines or working on my wax sculpture or whatever I was doing. Magnolia is never home.
Are you kind of a little surprised Virginia had a wax sculpture she was working on?
I
That
am.
doesn't seem like you at
No,
all.
it doesn't.
I loved this thing. I just kept, what I would do is I would drip candle wax onto it and I would keep building it out and out and out. And it was big and round and it would just get bigger and bigger and had all these cool little pieces of wax jetting out of it.
I don't want to speak for Kev, but don't you think she should explore this wax building again? Maybe
Yeah,
go
I
back
didn't
to
know
your
she was so
roots?
artistic.
Yeah, I want to see artistic Virginia. Come on, wax it up, dog.
I like to get crafty. I get my craft on. I am a frequent shopper with a card at Joann Fabrics, okay?
I want to see
Wow.
wax faces. Bring it back.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of traction right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page. People describing what their teenage bedroom looked like. Lori said, my walls covered in Kiss posters. That was a big one. My mom never wanted to come in because she said they were creepy looking.
They are.
Yeah, they are. Leslie had wall-to-wall Duran Duran posters.
Yeah, my
Okay.
brother had that.
Tina had New Kids on the Block, everything. And you remember the glow-in-the-dark stars you would put on your ceiling?
Do I?
Yes.
I just ordered 5 rounds of them. I put them in my studio.
Yeah.
Teen at heart.
Yeah.
Lauren had the NSYNC marionettes hanging from her ceiling.
Creepy.
It's
I
kinda-
like
It
it.
is kind of cool, though. And Patty said Princess Bed, had Billie Eilish and Bob Ross posters, clean and neat.
Billie Eilish or Billy Idol?
It said Eilish.
Huh. Bob Ross and Billie Eilish.
It's an interesting combination.
Quite a combo.
Billy Idol would make more sense, but still not total sense.
I was shopping yesterday with Rocco for his Halloween costume. There's a full-on Bob Ross costume that's kind of amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
For kids?
For kids, for adults. It came with everything, including the paint palette.
That's a pretty solid
wig.
That's a solid costume and pretty easy to pull off.
Totally.
So there you go. If you want to comment on what your teenage bedroom looked like, go to the KVJ Show Facebook page. Subscribe while you're there. Do have some birthdays to celebrate today. In the world of celebrities, a happy birthday goes to Praz of the Fugees, turning 49 today. Also did Ghetto Superstar.
Aren't they making a new album or a comeback? The Fugees?
They are touring together right now, yeah.
So I wonder if there's going to be an album coming out.
It would be great. Yeah, they definitely left a lot on the table, I think. They could have had a good 10 years of great music.
I think that album would, I think people would check that out.
Absolutely. I mean, if they could do something of the same quality of, back in the day. Jon Favreau, who did Iron Man, a lot of other features. Great director, is 55. He does The Mandalorian as well on Disney+. Evander Holyfield turning 59 today, and John Lithgow is 76. Also, a happy birthday to Jaime, the best husband and poppy ever from your wife, Danae, and daughter, Jemmy.
Hi, puppy.
Lauren Betzinger.
Don't ever do that again. And
Don't tell me what to do.
And clear your throat before you talk. I think you were trying to be sexy, but it kind of turned me off so bad.
It's like a witch with a phlegm bucket.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Yeah. Lauren Betzinger, the best. Ashley to my Mary Kate. You are the most selfless and kind person, and it's about time we get to celebrate you.
Woohoo!
All righty. That is from your favorite sister and friend, Carly. Also, happy birthday to Hunter James King, turning 7. Tell Rocco he misses him.
We know Hunter, yeah.
That's from Jennifer.
Cutie.
Also, happy 9th to Nicole Dean from Palm City. Love Mommy, Daddy, Josh, and Ryder. Evelyn had sent that in. Okay, we got a good dad or a bad dad here. This is a father that went to Reddit, I think looking for praise for the way that he handled his daughter, being a terrible person and a bully herself. Apparently, the dad said that his daughter had made fun of a student that had lost her hair from cancer treatment.
Oh, damn.
Which included pulling off her wig and then showing no remorse.
Oh, not a good look.
That's a terrible look.
But it happens. You would be shocked to hear that kids bully kids that are going through cancer.
Yeah, that's
Unfortunately,
unreal.
I'm not shocked.
I mean, you got to be the lowest of the low.
Yeah. Well, this is, what the dad was thinking. He's like, this is just inexcusable. This is abhorrent behavior. He went to his daughter, and she tried to excuse it by saying that the girl in question, quote, deserved it. Apparently, the two girls had got into a fight over some high school gossip, and the girl allegedly called his daughter a slut. And so she thought that what she did was justified for that. Regardless, though, the father still thought her behavior was unacceptable, so he gave her 2 punishment options for what she had done. Option 1, you can have all of your electronics thrown away to not ever have them replaced. So I guess as long as she lives with him, she'll never have her iPad, iPhone, whatever she might have.
Okay.
Option 2, shave your head bald just like the girl with cancer. And apparently his daughter chose option 2. And so he went on to Reddit to let everybody know what he had done, how he stood strong against his daughter's intense bullying, and how he would not tolerate it. But what he wasn't expecting was there were a lot of users on Reddit that thought that the punishment was too harsh, and they were saying, I can see why your daughter's a bully because you're one too.
Oh, no, that turned on him.
Yeah, that's, kind of what happens when you go on to social media.
Yeah, Reddit there. It's you think regular social media is bad. Reddit's a different animal.
Oh, Reddit is ridiculous.
It's the wild, wild west.
I've gone on Reddit and read stuff about me that is so fabricated.
There's manifestos on Reddit. People get crazy.
Psychopaths
Yes.
go on Reddit and write like pages and pages.
There's somebody, I'm not kidding you, the amount of paragraphs they wrote in one post, it was alarming.
But I don't think this dad is being a bully. I mean, if a dad punishes a kid, yes, it's an extreme punishment. But I think making fun of a kid battling cancer is an extreme, terrible offense.
Mm-hmm.
You have to match the offense with the punishment.
Yeah.
I don't think the dad's a bully. So there, I said it.
Okay. Suits, I'll have you put it up in the chat room. Can you put up, what do you think about this dad? Good or bad? Now, he did give her 2 options. You can lose all your electronics. So it wasn't all about shaving the head, but the girl, his daughter, went with shaving the head bald, just like the girl with cancer, because that would come back faster.
If I'm the dad, I don't play these games. I just make a punishment. I set the punishment, and then I punish my kid. I'm not giving you options like we're on a game show. No, I'm the dad. You messed up badly. I'm going to punish you. I would just take all of her electronics. You're on restriction. You're grounded.
So you would not give her the option to shave her head. It would just be the electronics are gone for good, or at least for now.
Yeah, they're seriously punished. Everything's taken away. They're grounded. It's all. I have them volunteer, get them involved in something like a Little Smiles kind of a thing. We don't have to go so extreme. We can maybe turn this into a positive potentially.
I like where you're going with that. To me, I do like punishments where there's a lesson in there. And it's not necessarily about, I'm going to make life so terrible for you that you're just going to be languishing. Sometimes a positive punishment where you're going to be now dedicating your time to do good for others so that you can see kids and what they're going through. To me, there's some positivity in that punishment, and it's an actual lesson because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to correct behavior and have them see something that they didn't see before. She didn't see just how hurtful, harmful, and awful that was, that a girl who's going through cancer you don't make fun of her and you don't pull her wig off and then show no remorse about it.
Now the girl shaves her head, but all of a sudden she makes it cool looking. Now it's really not a punishment. Oh, you look great with a shaved head.
That's right. I did this, because I'm just a rebel, and
There's ways to get around. No, let's punish the kid.
That way, she might go to school and she might be kind of a hero.
You're making the kid cool by punish the kid the right way.
And she becomes actually a little bit more snotty through the whole course of it.
All it will take is for 3 of her friends to go, oh my gosh, you look so good with a shaved head. And not that much of a punishment.
I think you have to hurt your kid where it hurts them. And when you punish your kid, you have to make sure that you're punishing them and making them understand there's consequences for your action. Some kids wouldn't care about the shaving the head, and turn it into a cool thing. If she's telling you that the electronics would hurt her more, that's what you take.
Exactly. You think a kid wants to be away from social media and all the internet and all that crap? That's what's going to hurt.
It's got to really hurt on a deep level for this kid to understand what they've done.
And I'm not a big fan of making it all goofy. Now we're shaving your head. Now you're the parent. Let's punish the kid because they did something awful. Let's go.
I'm just not necessarily a big fan of these parents who like to post their kids' punishments up on social media for people's reactions. I think a lot of those things probably should be held within the home.
It says a lot about what's going on.
Well, you think that everybody's going to agree with you, and guess what? Nobody is ever going to have 100% agree with them. It's just not going to go down like that on social media. You're going to have people that come for you on the other side that start calling you names like bully and calling for DCF to come visit your house. Like, it's a private thing that you should keep private. You're punishing your kid.
Toff in the chat room says losing hair can be extremely traumatic, especially for females. Don't underestimate that punishment. I'm not underestimating the punishment. All I'm saying is I'm seeing ways you can slip out of it to where it's not a punishment. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can make it make it cool.
Yeah. And some people are saying not extreme. She had a lesser choice, and I didn't think it was that tough. Some people don't think that that's as big of a deal.
I mean, I think you just ground your kid.
I mean, you have to hurt them where it hurts. Everybody knows their kid. You know what your kid would be most upset by. That's what you take. Mm-hmm. That's how you punish them.
Well, right now in the chat room for KVJ TV on YouTube, what do you think about this dad? Good dad or bad dad after his daughter teased a girl with cancer and had her head shaved, and he had her shave her own? 80% of people are saying good dad, 20% are saying bad dad. So 80% of the audience in the chat room thinks that what he did was a good punishment and the way to handle it.
Victor's got a point here. He said he was just looking for attention. Concentrate more on your kids, and maybe they won't be such jerks.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with Victor, man.
Yeah. That's my overall take on this too. And then I really do like having a lesson in what you're doing to correct the behavior. We always want to use the word punishment, but we're ultimately trying to correct our kids' behavior so they don't do it again.
All your electronics are gone, and you're going to be volunteering in a cancer center. You're going to be
get perspective.
You'll be working with Little Smiles kids. That's what you're going to be doing.
I kind of want to shave Dad's head.
You do?
Probably,
because he's
just because he's not doing it
honestly,
right.
the sounds of this guy, I think he's already bald. That's my guess.
Well, he's on his holy hill.
He's full of testosterone. His hair just fell.
I'm a good dad.
He lost his hair at the age of 12. So his dad has been bald for a long time in my mind. So there you go. All right. Any other thoughts? That KVJ TV chat room is right there on YouTube. Go subscribe and ring the bell, because when you do, and anytime we post a new video, you'll get an alert for it. Somebody said, we used that Cameo for our daughter's quinceañera this weekend and had Vanilla Ice do a cameo for her.
Oh, that's fancy.
I said it was great. We put on Ice Ice Baby, and it's kind of a cool little thing. So
I wonder what is Ice charge?
I think we knew. We heard the other day.
We had that last week. Was it $3.99, something like that? Yeah, it's somewhere around there. What I remember. Got some other new ones here this week. Cameo, who costs more on the personalized video site? We've got Don on here from Singer Island to play for some FAU football tickets. Hello, Don.
Good morning, KVJ!
Good morning, Don. Okay, here we go. Got some different ones for you. The one I threw out just a second ago. What do you think about this? Who costs more, Gary Busey or David Hasselhoff? Who wants more for a personalized video on the website Cameo?
Oh, Kevin. That's a tough one there. I go David Hasselhoff.
I agree.
Yeah,
Thank
it should
you.
be the Hoff, right?
I think the Hoff still thinks it's 83.
He does, yeah. David Hasselhoff wants $499, and Gary Busey wants $375.
Oh.
Both are a little out of touch, no?
Wow, I got that right. Was it a ding, ding, ding I heard in the background?
Yeah,
Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
Don, you got a ding ding.
Fantastic.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to throw a few more here at you, Don. It's not just one and done here. We're going to make you work for this, okay, bud?
All right.
Okay, how about this? Miami Heat are going to be kicking off their season on Thursday night at FTX Arena. Who costs more for a cameo? Udonis Haslem, that's been with the Heat for the last 35 years, or Bam Adebayo, one of the newer stars? What do you think? The older Udonis or Bam?
Yeah, Udonis has been out there for a while. He's got lots of fans. But you know what? The basketball fans is growing quicker, faster at a younger age. So I'm going to have to go with the newer one of Udonis. No, Bam.
Bam
Go
Adebayo. Bam Adebayo. Gonna
He's
go Bam?
working it out.
Yeah, I like that. That's good thought. That was a trickier one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kevin made it seem like he got it right.
Yeah, I wanted to encourage him, but then I had to smack him down and be like, no, Don, that's not right.
Jay Bird. You're such a middle-aged athlete, Jay Bird.
Yeah.
What?
Bam wants 300.
You're a middle-aged athlete, my type of guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Bam Adebayo is going for $300. Udonis Haslem is going for $400. All right, let's try something out here in the world of wrestling for you, Don. Get this to get the tickets. We've got Sting or Mick Foley. Do you know either of those wrestlers?
Ooh.
I don't.
Okay, I can help you out with this one.
Okay, Bird will get you there. What do you think?
They both had held the belt at one point in their career.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Okay.
Sting was big in the WCW. Mick Foley big in the WWE.
Okay.
I would go Mick Foley going to be more.
Okay. Mick Foley is going to be more for the Cameo video.
He should be.
Okay. Don, do you want to trust Jaybird for this?
Oh, man.
Yes, I do. I'm going to ride the Jaybird train. I'm going to go Foley, he said. Correct.
Okay, well, that train is just derailed.
Dude, I'm sorry.
And in fact, it's not even close. Mick Foley wants $149 for a Cameo video, and Sting is looking for $500.
Sting are you talking about Sting from the Police or Sting from wrestling?
Sting from wrestling.
Sting's out of his mind.
$500 for a video. Mick Foley wants $149.
I mean, Bird, you blew
yeah, but I'm not going to do Don dirty like that. Don, I'm still going to hook you up with football tickets, okay, bud?
it. Yay.
Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you all. Virginia, you're awesome.
Oh, we
All right.
love you.
Yeah, love you. Love you, Don. Thank you, buddy.
Bye, Don.
Got tickets all this week. FAU is taking on UTEP. They are going to be at FAU Stadium in Boca Raton. That's going to be Saturday, October 30th. Tickets are available online. You can go and search and get those. Okay, am I the jerk? Sometimes we do jerky things. Maybe we don't mean to. And I go, yeah, maybe that wasn't nice. So if you need a little perspective, send us an email. We'll give you our thoughts. Are you being a jerk here? Somebody want to know if they're being a jerk for being a snitch. Says my sister has a fiance and they live together. They let my 22-year-old niece live with them to help her get on her feet. This niece has an OnlyFans account, and my sister's fiance paid my niece for some of her cosplay porn pictures.
Oh,
In
boy.
some photos, she's half naked, and others, she's fully naked. She accepted the money and sent him the pictures. Disgusting. My entire family found out except for my sister, and they kept telling me, don't tell her. It will ruin her life and the lives of her kids. They also argued that it would put my niece back on the streets or on her friends' couches again. I went back and forth on whether I should tell my sister, and I finally came to. Look, this is my sister, and she is blood. So I told her everything. Now my family is super pissed. Some aren't even talking to me right now. My niece was kicked out, and my sister plans to move out within 2 weeks. Am I the jerk for telling my sister about her fiance and niece? She's a snitch.
Look, that's about the only time when we're talking matters of the heart and someone's getting there's sleazy stuff going on and you know about it and everyone knows about it and the person doesn't know, I'm telling the person I care about.
Yeah,
always.
I don't like the whole family wants to keep her in the dark and not tell her what the man she's about to marry is all about. Yeah. If he would use that poor of judgment to get his rocks off, he's just a fiance right now. Right. Imagine what he's going to start doing when he feels comfortable and he's a husband. He doesn't know boundaries. He doesn't respect your family.
No, doesn't respect you, clearly.
This sister did her sister a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is my sister, my brother. I'm sorry. You protect your blood.
The rest of the family, they're a bunch of dirtbags.
Yeah.
And they need to be called out as such.
Yeah.
You and your sister need to bond together and sit everybody down and say, look, you guys were wrong to try to keep this from her.
You got to be careful when you have a secret and everyone knows about the secret. Yeah. And the person you care about that the secret's about, you don't want them knowing you had the secret. If Denny's or you or Virginia had a secret and I didn't know about it and it was going to hurt my heart, I'd be upset you guys didn't tell me.
Sure, absolutely. I feel like she did the right thing.
The fiance is not blood. The sisters are blood.
Yeah.
Family sticks together. He's the new guy. You don't protect him.
This person wants to know, am I a jerk for throwing away a thank you card? Says, I recently gave a friend of mine an old wine fridge that I wanted to get rid of because I had upgraded. My friend then sent me a nice thank you card, which I read and then chucked right in the garbage. 2 days later, my friend asked me if her husband had signed the thank you card that they had sent me. I'm like, oh, yeah, he had. She then said, oh, yeah, would you send me a photo of the signature because I was sure that he hadn't, and we were having an argument about whether or not he had signed the card.
Okay, you guys are stupid, first of all.
Everybody in this scenario is so annoying.
So then I had to confess that I already threw the card away, and she replied, well, I guess it didn't mean that much to you then. Wow, was I supposed to keep it and display it for everybody to see? And if so, for how long? Doesn't everybody chuck thank you cards the second after they read them? Am I the jerk for not holding on to it?
Most thank you cards get read and then tossed. That's just the breaks. Sorry.
Life is so very short. There are so many things that are really going to attack your soul and heart. This ain't one of them. Everybody needs to chill out.
Why are you all over your man for signing or not signing a card?
Yeah.
Just make it from you. Put it in the mail. Who cares?
What if you texted back, honestly, who gives a frog's fat ass? What if you just text her to that? Who cares?
Yeah, she clearly cares, and she thinks, oh my gosh, you didn't hold on to that?
I mean, everyone's annoying.
So annoyed.
Okay.
I mean,
just what you want in your house, more clutter.
People got to realize when people get a card and they read it, they're going to probably throw it away after. It
happens.
Okay, what about this? Am I the jerk for insisting this child have my last name? My boyfriend and I are expecting a child in January. We met at a bar, immediately hit it off, got caught up in each other, and wound up with this unplanned pregnancy. We came from different backgrounds. I am from a wealthy family with a prominent name, and he is adopted. His parents are amazing, but they are lower middle class. Wanting our child to have everything, I know that my child will get more in life if it has my last name. My dad has basically told me that he hopes my child will have the family name. My parents only had daughters, so it is important for him to have his family name extend past him. Knowing my dad, he will be a lot more generous with our child if the kid carries his last name. I planned for private schools and all the benefits that I had once had. I can't afford this stuff on my own. My boyfriend is more traditional and was insulted when I told him that I might not take his last name if we ever get married. He didn't even like the concept of me hyphenating it. He just doesn't understand what he's rejecting. Am I the jerk if I keep fighting him on this? Holding on to a child's last name.
I think that the whole last name thing is actually old-fashioned and dumb. If you want to keep your last name, you should be allowed to keep your last name when you get married. And then you guys should come to terms on the baby's last name. Now, if he wants his name in it, you do have to hyphenate. You do have to figure that out.
He wants his name only.
Well, there has to be compromise. A hyphenated name is the only compromise.
I'm so glad it's a bridge I'll never have to cross. I love it.
Are you sure? There's still hope. You got swimmers in there.
Yeah, I'm not getting married, is what I'm saying.
Well, you could knock somebody up accidentally. I'm holding out hope, everyone.
That accidentally would not happen.
Damn it.
It just wouldn't.
You're too safe.
Oh, how dare I?
I want another KVJ baby. Denny?
Yeah, it seems like, I can see why you might want to do this. I don't see there being a problem. You definitely need to at least include his name. That's a big deal. But I think it's something that you probably should concede now. If you've got somebody that wants to hyphenate a name, you probably should hyphenate the name, right?
And do you see it being long term with this guy? I mean, you really need to sit down and have an honest conversation with yourself. Is this man your forever?
Yeah, I mean, they're having a kid together. So.
They're having a kid together, but it was accidental,
Yeah.
I hear ya.
unplanned.
Right.
Is this man your forever? Are you going to get married? Are you guys going to be doing this thing where you care about his feelings? If the answer is no, then, there's your answer. You certainly don't let him have the only naming rights.
Could you imagine getting in a situation and you know what happens, like the movie Knocked Up? You meet somebody one night, you may not even be that attracted to him, but you guys hook up, you sleep with each other,
Yeah.
and then you get pregnant on a one-night stand
And
with
then-
a stranger.
Right.
For 18 years, now you're a team?
You know that happens.
A lot.
Some people are saying, tell your dad to go kick rocks. And that's easier said than done. I wonder how many people, because I'm sure many people from wealthy families have been in those kind of situations where it's been held over their head that if you want the money, you've got to do what we say. And it would take a day where you have to be like, you know what? I'm not going to let you hold me captive. I would rather live with no money and have my freedom than to live under your rules with your money.
And I know you guys are saying, it's modern day. People do this with the names now, with the hyphen. There's still some people who are so old school and traditional, and they're very against.
I know, but these sound like younger people. I mean, what? Why are you holding on to any kind of tradition? You can do it your way. This is modern. This is now. You don't have to do what your grandparents did. You can do what you want.
Yeah. One comment in the chat room says it actually gets really complicated now when the moms and their kids don't have the same last name. So definitely fight to at least have your name on the kids.
There are tons of moms and kids that don't have the same last name. I'm one of them. Magnolia has a different last name than me, and it's not a big deal. I thought it would be, and that's why when I got divorced, I kept my divorced name because I was like, I want to have the same last name as Magnolia. Well, a few years later, I got remarried and did change my last name to Pandas, and it makes no difference whatsoever.
Virginia Sinicki. I like the sound of that.
Okay. No big surprise here if you know anybody that's a realtor, and I think every third person in South Florida is a realtor.
More every day,
Yeah.
Kevin. Every day somebody tracks me down and goes, hey, I'm selling real estate now.
Yeah, if you have any connections,
I have no connections. Zero power.
You're not surprised to hear this because everybody's talking about how many people are moving to Florida. According to one very popular moving company, they've got Florida at number 5 as the states that people are moving to the most outside of Idaho, South Carolina, Oregon, Tennessee. So we're number 5 according to Mayflower, the moving company. And here's what's interesting, though. They say, according to them, it's pretty much west coast of Florida. And here we are thinking about, wow, our population's booming here. Everybody from New York is coming here, and that may be true, but apparently more people are going to Sarasota. That is number 1 in the nation for the city that people are most moving to.
I've been to Sarasota. Not a lot of people getting turned there.
I think it's a lot of people going there to retire.
Just to kind of
Yeah.
chill, look at
Yeah.
the water,
Yeah.
pet some manatees. I got it.
Not really looking to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not their thing. It is a quiet, peaceful place on the West Coast. And I think a lot of these people are older and looking to get out of the cold. Fort Myers, Cape Coral, that area is number 3 in the country. So 1 and 3, West Coast in Florida. That's what's pretty much driving all the moves according to Mayflower, the moving company. So.
Do they say who's coming down? Is it just from the Northeast, or is it just all over people coming to Florida?
Yeah, it's from all over. I mean, there are cities, if you go break it down, that people are doing mass exodus from. There are some big cities that are losing population. I think it's Chicago has been losing population. I believe Detroit is another one of those cities that has been losing population.
And that's because of high crime, I'm taking it?
Some of it's high crime. Some of it is cold or other reasons. They say people are coming to Florida because as they get older, you got the baby boomers and they like the tax shelters and breaks and all that kind of stuff, the tax structure that we have.
And I don't want to have cold bones.
Yeah.
Cold bones are very painful.
Cold bones suck, Kevin.
They do. Oh, I'm going to be a terrible old person.
You're a terrible young person.
Oh, right. I'm not that young.
You're a terrible middle-aged athlete.
You are no ray of sunshine, my friend.
Yeah. So if you are then looking to get out of Florida while people are coming in, we asked what are the best places to go yesterday and put up a KVJ web poll at kvjshow.com. Now, according to surveys we've seen, Orlando, Savannah, Atlanta, New York City are the top cities for a quick getaway. When we asked KVJ Nation on our website, number one was the Florida Keys for the best city in America for a quick getaway. Or cities, but pretty much, you're heading either to Isla Mirada, Marathon, or Key West. 19% of KVJ Nation said that's where they are going if they're doing a little getaway. St. Augustine is number 2, 15%, followed by Savannah, Georgia. Asheville, North Carolina is 4. Chicago's now at number 5 on our list.
Where did the Pizzle Port St. Lucie finish on that list?
No one even nominated that. Yeah, very odd. Oh, that was so elusive. Then that's followed by Las Vegas, Nevada, Blue Ridge, Georgia, Pigeon Forge, and Charleston. So that's where Charleston, South Carolina, that's where people are saying they're getting away to. If you want to go and jump in, kvjshow.com.
I want to get my Tennessee on. You all talk so highly of Tennessee. I feel like it's pretty. It's nice there. It's a big music state.
Yeah, there's a lot of good places to go. You've got, the music is going to be in Nashville. And Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, that is a beautiful area with the Smoky Mountains.
I had so much fun driving from Nashville to Gatlinburg, but taking all the back roads through like the hills and the neighborhoods and like the old country towns.
Yeah.
And my daughter was getting so annoyed because I stopped at every old country market. I bought so much beef jerky and homemade bacon.
I just feel like everywhere you stop at a place like that, they always have fresh strawberry jam.
They did.
And a cute little
the one thing
jar.
The one thing I always notice whenever I'm in Tennessee, there are two words that are preceding every single food item. It's either mountain or country. So you got country ham or mountain jelly or everything is mountain or country.
I bought back so much jam and jelly. Panda, I bought back this bear jam.
Yeah.
Panda loves it.
That's just my game right there.
Yeah.
I like that kind of
No
setting.
preservatives, sweetheart. This is just made with our hands and we can it ourselves.
I like that kind of living, though. I think I would like that.
You're a country boy at heart. Is that what you're saying?
I really do feel like I am. I like being outdoors. I like the woods.
Your look today, I could see you fitting in.
You're a backroads girl.
I got kin that looks like you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a compliment.
Is it?
I mean, it's his family, Junior. His family. That's what it is. Do it, bitch. That's what you're going to be hearing a lot of here as we pair up Virginia, Jaybird, Denny's, and Suits into two different teams. And we're going to see how many they can get of a certain topic in 10 seconds. That is the name of the game. From what I understand, I believe, Virginia, it's your turn to draw your partner.
Okay.
You pick your fate, Witch.
Because you said Denny's went last week.
Oh, yeah, I gave the cup to Suits to draw.
Oh, Suits, that's right.
It's Suits' turn.
Yeah, Suits'
Sorry.
Okay, Suits has got the cup in there. Suits is going to be drawing out who his partner is going to be today. What name did you pull out, Suits?
I have got Denny's.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh,
That means it's me and you again, Bird.
No, you're right.
Together forever.
The dynamic duo is back.
man.
Let me cuddle up to you over here. How you doing, old friend?
You're the halls of my oats.
Okay.
That would be more to the thorn to your side.
What do you think, Denny's? Who should be the gambler on your team?
I'll have Suits be the gambler. Last week, I think we lost with me gambling, so.
Okay. All right, so Soups will be the gambler here.
What do you want to do, Witch? I'm going to make it real easy. I'm going to let you call the shots. I'm along for the ride today. I just want to be a good team player.
I don't know. What did we do last week?
Oh boy.
I can't remember.
I think I was the one guessing and you were the gambler. So we'll switch.
Switch it. Okay.
I'll be the gambler.
He'll be the gambler, Kevin.
Jaybird is the gambler on your team. Okay.
Like I said, you pick Virginia, and then I just made the decision for you.
Yeah.
Just like a man.
Well, you were just very confusing right there.
All right, so here's what we do. We've got different topics, and it's how many you can name in that time. Now, you cannot give any hints about what you know to the gambler, or it will cost you the point.
So, yeah, I can't make any noises.
I won't make any noises.
Gotcha.
either.
That's kind of just in general. You shouldn't make really too many noises.
All right.
You're right. We're same team. Same
Aren't
team.
we a team?
Same team. You're right.
We're a team again?
You're right.
Okay, the first topic that we have here is food chains with a person's name. Food chains with a person's name in it. Okay, Suits. How many can Denny's name in 10 seconds?
I'll start with 4.
4. Okay. Jaybird, how many can Virginia name?
So my girl can do 5 with a breeze.
Okay. All right. Back to you, Suits.
Man, I can't think of too many. I am going to say do it, bitch.
Okay. All right, here you go. Virginia, you have to do 5 in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Wendy's, Long John Silver's, Grimaldi's, McDonald's, Popeyes, Baskin Robbins.
The Grimaldis? I don't know.
I like how Denny's mixed Denny's is
Grimaldi's.
I love it. I went to school with a guy named Grimaldi Shimaldi. He was that was his full name.
They called him Baldy Grimaldi.
Yeah, I think even if you take away the Grimaldis, you got 6, I believe, right?
I think 5 without the Grimaldis.
But is Grimaldis, is that a person's name?
We take it Long John Silver, the pirate.
John would work. Long John Silver is a.
It's his name.
Yeah. Like a Buds, that definitely works.
Oh, Buds.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to give the point to Virginia. Yeah, I believe that checks out.
Grimaldi's is a person's name, I think.
Okay. All right.
You put up a good fight, Denny.
Is it a fast food place? Grimaldi's?
Well, it said food chains.
I like Denny's. This is awesome.
Food
I like
chains.
Denny's, yeah.
Argumentative Denny's.
I like it, though. He cares about this.
Who are you?
He cares about this. That's good.
It does, no.
Food
It
chains.
gives the
Alright.
game
Yeah.
credibility when you
It
care
does.
this much.
Are you afraid of the punishment?
So I think, what did we land on for punishment? Are we doing the burrito?
Yeah, we're gonna do a burrito today. So it's a snack. All you get's a snack. It's beautiful.
All right.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
You don't want this burrito.
Okay.
I'm not hyped for the burrito.
It's great. It's great fun.
It's
though.
only the first point. It's best out of 5.
This game makes you feel alive.
Yeah.
Let's chase that feeling.
The burrito's going to make you feel sick.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. We will start off this round with Virginia and Jaybird. This is car dashboard notifications. It's a notification that goes off on your car dashboard.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just work this out because
Stop talking, right? So I have to guess, right?
Jaybird, you are the gambler, but if Virginia wants to work it out, let her
Yeah,
work it
what are you
out.
doing?
I gotta think.
Stop talking out loud.
Sorry.
Oh my
You can continue talking if you want, Virginia. Work it out.
Imagine her being questioned by the police.
Wow. Jaybird, yes. How many can Virginia name? Car dashboard notifications.
3.
3. Okay. All right, what do you think, Suits? How many can Denny's do in 10 seconds?
I'm going to say 4.
Okay. Jaybird?
The Wits can do 5.
Suits.
Let's go with 6.
Wow. Okay.
Do it, bitch.
Okay, 6. That means Denny's has to do 6 in 10 seconds. And he had a junker of a car, so he probably knows a lot of
That's a lot of
Kardashian
lights.
notifications.
I'm banking on that.
Okay, 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Parking brake, turn left, turn right, check engine light, low oil, backup, hazard,
I got you.
hazard light.
You feel alive, don't you, Denny's? It feels good.
This game gives me anxiety.
That blood's
Oh,
boiling.
my goodness.
Oh,
It does.
gosh.
This is such
my
an anxiety-ridden
goodness.
game.
It is tied at 1 apiece.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That was a buzzer beater, man.
Wow.
Oh, nice job, Denny.
Thanks, dude.
Okay, the next topic that we have here, this topic is figures, real or fictional, who were named blank the blank. Blank the blank. Real or fictional characters who were named blank the blank. Okay, let me see. I believe we're at Suits getting to pick this. Suits, how many can Denny's name, do you think, in 10 seconds?
1. I can't think of any.
Okay. Jaybird, how many can Virginia name?
The witch can do 1.5 real nice like. She can do 2.
You can do 2. Okay. What do you think?
I'm going to say 3.
Okay, we're at 3. What do you think, Jaybird? You going to push it to 4?
Do it, bitch.
Okay, got to do 3. Denny's has to do 3 in 10 seconds. Figures, real or fictional, who were named blank the blank. Your time begins now.
Conan the Barbarian, and then there was Conan the Adventurer, Bugs the Bunny, Donald the Duck, Sylvester the Cat. Any of those count?
Bugs the Bunny?
I'm just listing them off.
Called him Bugs the Bunny.
Does that count?
Sylvester the Cat, that does count, right? I need 3.
They called him Bugs Bunny.
So that one doesn't
Bugs
count.
Bunny
the
doesn't
Bunny.
count. You got the Conan, you got Conan the Adventurer.
Sylvester the Cat.
I don't know that was what they
It's up to you.
called him.
They didn't call him Sylvester the
Look it
Cat.
up.
They just called him Sylvester.
Look it
Yeah,
up.
Sylvester, like a Peter the Great, something like that would have worked. Yeah.
What would you
Thundar the
It don't matter to
Barbarian.
me.
It's tough.
Yeah. Okay. I am not going to give credit
I don't get for Sylvester the Cat.
for no.
Sylvester the
No.
Cat.
Bugs the Bunny.
No.
That makes me laugh.
I get Bugs the Bunny. I get.
Sylvester the Cat.
I mean, I thought that was his name.
Yeah. No.
I do too.
Tony the Tiger.
Oh, Tony the
Tony the
Tiger.
Tiger. I
Tony the
need the
Tiger,
That would have
yeah.
worked.
Now he's not gonna
That's
win.
no doubt. That's no doubt. Okay, we've got Virginia and Jaybird up 2-1 in a best of 5. They could take it with this one. Okay, we go back to Jaybird. You get to push this and do it, bitch. It is for types of hairstyles. How many can Virginia name in 10 seconds?
Virginia can name 4.
4 of them. Okay. Suits, what do you think about Denny's?
I'll go 5.
Okay, Jaybird.
Virginia can name 6.
Okay, Suits.
Man, that's a lot, but she's good with that stuff. I'll go with Do It, Bitch.
Okay. 6 is the number. Virginia, you got to name 6 types of hairstyles in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Afro, skullet, mullet, rat tail, perm, shag, bob, weave.
Oh, the bob and weave at the
Flat
end.
top.
I mean, that's 7 or 8.
Gosh. She went way over the mark, and we got a winner here. There we go.
I
That
don't
is
like-
a 3-1 score.
I don't like to celebrate until it's cleared of it.
I get it.
Any
I get
controversy?
Okay. All right. Now off to the punishment for Suits and Denny's. It is feeding a bite of a burrito to your partner using only your feet.
So we have to feed each other burritos with our feet.
Yes. So that's what it's going to be. It'll be fun to watch on KVJ TV for everybody that's not named Suits and Denny's.
We're going to heat this baby up real nice. Your pigs are going to be hot.
Okay, we're going to stop the voting right now. If you're watching us on KVJ TV, we asked, should Sylvester the Cat count and Do It Bitch, Denny's round that would have changed the game, and 52% said yes.
Whoa.
It should count. In fact, it was amazing. We were at about 99 votes, and it was 51 said yes, 48% said no.
What's crazy is I honestly think it should count because there's a Wikipedia page. I'm sorry.
Team.
Sorry, dog.
Yeah.
It says Sylvester the Cat. We can't win with some fake ass win. I don't want no asterisks.
Bird.
I know Barry Bonds.
So that makes it 2-2 with the next one winning.
The anxiety.
Yeah.
That's why you can't celebrate too early in this game.
You were right. You said
You
it.
gotta let the people do it because they're always getting called out.
You're right.
We got warm burritos to feed.
By the way,
Smell.
that thing smells like garbage.
It
It's the
smells
one
like
thing-
hot garbage.
It's the one thing I can legit smell, and it's that.
It doesn't look that great either.
No, it made the whole room.
We got a frozen burrito, and whoa, I don't recommend this. I'm not going to call out the brand, but ooh.
Garbage.net. You get that?
Okay. All right, here we go
We gotta
with
get
the
focused.
Oh gosh.
Focus. Tiebreaker.
final one here. Okay, this is Suits. Back to him. He's going to decide how many Denny's can get in 10 seconds. And what I'm going to hit you here with is bottled water brands. How many can Denny's name in 10 seconds, Suits?
I'll start with 4.
Okay. Jaybird, how about Virginia?
Which definitely can do 5.
Okay. Suits.
Let's go 6.
Okay.
Do it, bitch.
Okay, Denny's has to name
Oh,
6
come on, Denny.
water bottle brands in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Polar Springs, Kirkland, you have Nestle, you have Avian, you have Pan, you have Zephyr Hills, you have Zephyr Hills, I think it was 6.
I'm going to give you 6. I'm going to give you exactly what you needed to get. You've just won.
Damn it! It's not Panna, it's Aqua Panna. Whatever.
I mean, well, it says on the bottle Pan.
Chat room?
I'm a man.
Let's do a poll.
Let's do another poll.
I thought it was Aqua Panna.
I always saw the P.
It is Aqua Panna.
I always saw PANNU on there.
Look at this.
Look at the logo.
If it's Aquapana, I'll take the loss. I thought the bottle was
Kevin,
Pana.
you have to rule on
Kevin,
this.
you have to rule.
Otherwise, we're just going to fight on this playground all day.
Is that redundant? Water Pana?
I'm good either way because I'm kind of hungry. And I like feet.
I'm going to give it to him. 'Cause it does say Panna. there.
It says in giant letters. I never see the aqua.
Yeah.
Aqua Panna.
I see you working, Witch. You're losing a lot of fights this week.
Yeah.
Sylvester the Cat.
What? Yeah.
You voted for Sylvester the Cat.
It was the right thing. It's on the damn Wikipedia
No,
page.
the right thing is
Hey,
team.
Virginia the Witch, Sylvester the Cat counts.
Virginia the Witch would have counted.
Yeah,
Oh, Aqua the Pana.
Bugs the Bunny.
I was grasping for straws.
All right, well, this is going to be fun to watch here.
Oh yeah, I have terrible feet. It's really going to be more of a punishment for Virginia. I'm hungry.
Thanks, team. Thanks.
Yeah, it turned
Thanks a
around real
lot.
fast. How about that? We went into the commercial thinking one team had
It just
won, and boy.
such is life, Kev.
He's right. You can never celebrate in this game.
Can't.
Because somebody's going to call in and say, oh, by the way, this.
Yeah.
Sylvester the Cat got us this
Yeah,
week.
these are
That's
just
going to be
all-
the one that gets you.
Suffer and
debatable.
succotash.
Oh, fuck a path. I better stop saying that. Sounds like I swear when I do that.
Okay, here we go. To pay this off, it is feeding your partner a huge old bite of a burrito using only your feet. That's what we got here.
Can you, no, don't do it like that. Put it like in between your toes.
Oh, it's already. Come on, Virginia, get in there.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if you want to get some toe, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. Virginia taking that. Oh, he's got.
Oh, now?
Ah.
You gotta take a bite.
She does. You gotta get a bite of
You
it.
gotta take a bite.
Yeah. Got to tear off a chunk there. Jaybird got the burrito between his toes. It's so
Ooh,
gnarly.
that tickles.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, that tickles me.
He likes it.
I got so much big toe.
I know you did.
And Bert's actually enjoying this.
Hamburger feet.
Yeah.
Where's his punishment?
Yeah, he was protesting a lot on that Sylvester the
Yeah.
cat. You notice that?
Now it's all making sense.
You notice how much he wanted to lose?
Jaybird the foot fetishist.
Yeah.
Let's get those feet.
Yeah.
Get those feet on up here.
All right.
All right, Virginia's going to feed Jaybird
Take
a
your
bite of
time with it,
burrito
too, yeah.
using only her feet. All right, and Bird is excited. Okay, between her toes. Okay. All right, here we go. Bird's eating burrito and getting feet. Oh, look at that. I knew he wanted to lose. Oh, he went after your
I gotta watch
toes.
out. That was
He went
knock out
after
my
your
tooth.
toes.
Hey,
Dang.
be careful. You have a temporary tooth to worry about.
He's going to lose another one.
Work will not pay for 2 teeth in 1 month.
Oh, no. They got to live it. They got to live it.
I didn't really get much of a bite.
Wow. No,
You
I
got
feel
more
like
foot than
the
burrito.
essence was accomplished.
Bit your toe on accident.
Accident my ass.
Good, clean fun.
He was nibbling.
Just good, clean fun. I saw this on Reddit. Things people only pretend to like. It's something that you're sure everybody's just pretending to like. You're like, there's no way that they like that. And one thing that they named is pretty much every social media site. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all was mentioned. Be like, people don't actually like that. Well, I guess people do. You can't argue with the numbers, but yeah, I get it. Somebody said waking up early in the morning to work out.
Oh, that is the
Or
worst.
running. People cannot pretend to actually like running.
And the ones that really, really do, they think they're better than you.
On
Maybe
my-
they are.
I'm astounded at how many people are out running and walking when it's still dark outside when we drive to work.
Yeah.
I get that runner's high. The runner's high is really what I do it for. Oh, shut up.
No, you
disgusting.
can't like that.
Get
It's
back
terrible.
in bed.
It's terrible.
Get back in
Stop
bed.
trying to make all of us look bad.
Something you're sure everybody's just pretending to like, hustle culture. Yeah, it's rise and grind, man. Let's just keep going, man.
It's awful.
You know what?
Stupid.
I slept just 2 hours last night. I've
Yeah.
been grinding, man.
Yeah.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
I've worked 90 hours in a day. I haven't seen my family in 8 months. I'm grinding. I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
I love it, man. I
Doing
love
man.
it. That's just the way to live.
It's what it's about.
Small talk. Nobody likes small talk, right? They just pretend to like it. Does anybody
Yeah.
here like small talk?
Well, what sucks too is I can feel it when it's happening. Because I'm like, oh no, you're going into small talk mode.
But you know, when that starts to happen, I think you can change up the narrative by asking a weird, quirky, fun question.
Agreed.
Don't go into that trap of, what do you think about the weather?
That will happen. I'll find myself talking to someone I don't know very well about the weather, and I'll go, what the hell are you doing?
You're small talking.
I'm small talking.
Get out of
Talking.
it.
Get out.
You can stop all of that by asking, what's your favorite cheese?
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I would typically do, and I try not to get.
lactose intolerant.
Yeah, my dad died eating cheese.
Something you're sure everybody's just pretending to like, your employer's holiday parties.
Not when it's on a Monday.
Yeah, those are tough. A work week night party
Yeah.
that you're forced to go to.
Well, if I woke up late, I'd want to let's get turned. Let's rage.
Yeah.
We wake up at 3:30.
Yeah, back in the 2000s, those parties used to happen on Fridays and Saturdays
Yes.
until
Yes.
you had the HR culture that would come in here with #MeToo and everything else. And now they have those on Tuesday afternoons.
Yeah, what could go wrong if you supply an entire office with alcohol from 9 to 2 What could happen?
Can you imagine the nightmare of an HR director on Monday morning?
Remember that one that we went to, and a bunch of people from the company, but different offices, like there are
Yes.
different branches, all met each other for the first time, and like a bunch of these people hooked up because it was at a hotel.
There was a bunch of people hooking up at that party because you're right.
Yeah.
It was it was the Clear Channel at the time cluster for everyone from I think
North and South.
Yeah.
North
It
and
was
South,
two different worlds.
Yes.
who had never
Yeah.
mingled.
and people were drinking, and I think that's the year we had a Christmas party on January 4th.
Mm-hmm.
It was remember that one year we did that? It was a Christmas party, but we celebrated in January. It got weird that year.
I remember one of the sales managers opened up a door of a room and took a picture, and you saw like just bodies everywhere. There was a promotions guy on the ground laying on cushions with no pants on.
Wow.
It was amazing.
That's a good party, huh?
Yeah.
Some beverages made the list of something you're sure that everybody's just pretending to like. LaCroix.
I hate it.
and kombucha. People really loving kombucha? Or are they just pretending to like kombucha because it's so trendy?
It's supposed to be good for you, but it kind of tastes like old foot.
Okay.
Kombucha.
Kind of like what I just got a mouthful of. Your old big toe.
Shows like The Masked Singer. Come on. Does anybody really like that?
I like it, but I don't like it enough to watch it. I just watch the highlights.
The one I don't get is the America's Got Talent. The way they edit it, it is so corny with the audience and then the family looking behind the stage. And I don't know. People like it.
Watching golf on TV is another one that somebody mentioned on Reddit. And getting absolutely wasted to the point you pass out and lose all memory of it the next day.
I don't like it.
Okay.
It sucks, but we know it well.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
To me, I've definitely noticed there is a tipping point. I don't know what the age is, but at a certain age, it's glorified. It's like, yeah, man, I got so wasted last night, I totally blacked out. At a certain age, you don't say that in a bragging tone. You're like, oh, man, I got totally wasted, I blacked out.
When we came back from that crazy horse, we weren't on the microphone bragging.
No.
We were on
Yes.
the microphone being very just full of sorrow
Shame.
and regret. Yeah. Embarrassment.
At some point, it changes.
Regret.
Oh,
Yeah.
so much. I'm still paying for that trip.
Oh, you and me both.
Yeah.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth.
Ow!
Yeah. Did you hear they found Brian Laundrie?
No. Is this real?
Well, they were on the Appalachian Trail, and they're like, hey, Brian Laundrie is here on the Appalachian Trail. So here come the feds. They got their guns drawn. They find this guy. They're like, yep, looks like Brian Laundrie. Oh, you're under arrest. Then they start looking at me going, wait, is that really Brian Laundrie? I can't tell. Is that Brian Laundrie? I don't know. Is that Brian Laundrie? Guy looks just like Brian Laundrie. It's not Brian Laundrie. In fact, they're wondering because this guy was with his girlfriend and they were taking a nap at a resort after lunch and they heard a knock on their door. It flies open. Here come U.S. Marshals
That's jarring.
with handguns in their face and riot shields.
Yeah, you're going to need some counseling.
And
Dude
they
gets
change your underwear.
Dude gets handcuffed right away, and he's like, "I'm not Brian Laundrie."
Well, then stop rocking a bald head and a black beard right now.
Do you know how many guys look like Brian Laundrie though?
I took a video of a guy in Key West, and I was 3 beers away from running down the street and tackling
Looked
him.
nothing like Brian Laundrie, honestly. It looked like...
You don't know.
No, I do. I saw what you were talking about. It did not look like Brian
It
Laundrie.
did, Kevin.
Yeah. I'm sure.
It looked like a guy named Brian Doyle I went to school with. That's who he looked more like.
All these guys who look anything like Brian Laundrie are having to live in fear.
Where's your boy Dog at? Is he still icing down that ankle?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing because he claimed ankle injury, but then he was still working on it. He was hopping around, still looking for him.
Awfully quiet the last couple days, Dog.
When you fail, you don't send out a press release.
Troopers chased down a stolen Jeep that was being driven at speeds up to 110 miles an hour in Omaha, Nebraska.
Ooh.
The Jeep actually then stopped briefly, but then took off again when the trooper tried to talk to the driver. The chase resumed, and then all of a sudden a handgun comes flying out of the Jeep. Another trooper picks up the gun, which also had been reported stolen. The Jeep's driver then stopped on his own and let troopers approach. This time, vroom, psych, flees and takes off again. They're like, what the heck is going on here? The chase lasted about 3 minutes. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. And the troopers reported finding a second stolen handgun in the Jeep when they went through it. When the whole chaos was done and they stopped the Jeep and they talked to the driver, they discovered it was an 11-year-old boy.
Whoa.
Who was driving the Jeep, and his 2 passengers were 14.
And if they're going to do a GoFundMe page, he's getting a brand new Jeep just for himself. They thought, the kid wants a Jeep.
These kids are edgy.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they are, man.
For 11?
TikTok changing everything.
Yes. Wow. How about that? There's a deputy in Missouri that pulled over Noel Cole. What a great name. Old Noel Cole was wanted for several felony warrants. Cole attempted to get away during questioning, but the deputy happily deployed his taser on him. However, the vehicle door pulled the cords free from him, and Noel Cole was freed again from the electrical grips and took off running. But something in his hands slowed him down. When finally apprehended, Cole was carrying a Marie Callender chocolate cream pie.
Panda loves those.
Apparently, he didn't mess it up at all, and the pie is now waiting safely with his belongings when he's released.
It's not going to keep.
Pie.
Yeah.
You got to refrigerate those things.
There are some you got to really, if not, it's over.
That's a testament to a pie, though. I mean, the guy's running from the cops. He's like, I'm taking the pie with me.
I get it.
Yes. A man in Japan who was left alone in the back of a patrol car somehow managed to steal it.
Wow.
The police then caught up with him, and he explained, man, I just wanted to go home. Yeah, you can't take the patrol car, though, dude. A 30-year-old guy in St. Pete, Florida got arrested after he called 911 and said he was having trouble breathing. Then apparently when he was in the back of the ambulance, he started doing some weird things with an ice pack.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he was.
That needed cooling down too?
Maybe that thing was running hot.
Apparently he tried to use that thing as an accoutrement.
Did he put it on or did he put it in?
He apparently used it to...
chill his member.
Okay. I'm just saying there's many things you could do with an ice pack.
Yeah, they say that sounds...
Show me on Suits.
Sounds like from the story he completed the task.
Wow.
I don't know. Were they just sitting there watching? No one stopped him?
Is he a
They let this
Minuteman?
continue?
Could they not stop him because they had to see how it ended?
I don't know.
I mean, I get
I'd be
that
like,
too. I'm like, well, this guy's doing this. How's this going to end?
Hey, Bob, you gonna stop him? I'm not gonna stop him. You stop him.
Why are you watching? I don't know. I'm fascinated.
I like his skill.
I don't know what to do here. Shockingly, the guy already had a rap sheet, which included time for burglary and for selling drugs to an undercover cop.
We're shocked.
Oh, he had a rap sheet.
Yeah.
Wow, we didn't see that one coming.
Nice choice of words. A 27-year-old woman in Missouri was on drugs last Friday when she got paranoid, ran out of her house naked, and ended up streaking across the field at an 8th grade football practice.
You don't want to ever be paranoid and naked.
Those kids are probably like going, we got our own streaker at practice? This is awesome. Apparently, Australia is trying to vaccinate all of its koalas against chlamydia.
It's a really big problem with the koala bears. They lead the league in chlamydia, Virginia.
What, they're not practicing safe sex?
I think they have sex a lot.
They don't have koala condoms?
No.
Okay.
I just knew koalas.
With them claws, it'd be hard to put on a condom.
Yeah.
I remember learning
yeah.
about this in high school. Koala
Yeah.
bears and chlamydia for
Chlamydia,
whatever
yeah.
reason.
It's a big problem.
But is that koala chlamydia or is that human chlamydia?
Don't know.
You see what I'm saying? If I was to make love to the koala, do I then get koala chlamydia or do I get human chlamyds?
It's a great question.
I think it is a good question.
So I guess you just got to do it.
Yeah, we won't know till you actually hump a koala.
Well, I know feline AIDS is different than human AIDS. Is
Yeah.
it the same thing with koala diseases? I forgot the name.
Chlamydia?
Chlamydia, thank
Okay,
you. I was
all
going to
right.
say syphilis.
What?
So much STDs on the brain.
It's one of the side effects of chlamydia. Right?
Yeah. You just can't keep
Memory
your thoughts
loss.
straight.
Yeah.
You ramble for minutes on end on the radio.
Yeah. And finally, a farmer in Wisconsin named Mike Schmidt grew a 2,520-pound pumpkin, which would have been the heaviest grown in the country this year, and it would have earned him $20,000. But as they looked closer, they found a tiny fingernail-sized crack, which disqualified him.
Oh,
So he
damn.
lost $20,000 because of that little crack. We have a clip of him. Listen to how calm he sounds compared to some people I know.
My name's Mike Schmidt, and I grow giant pumpkins. Pumpkins are like ice cream. Everyone loves them. Some people say we're crazy, but, we're just people that like to have a little fun out in the dirt. This is a giant pumpkin. It weighs in at 2,520 pounds. This pumpkin would have won this year, so you're looking at a pumpkin that would have been worth $20,000. Crack was the size of a fingernail. It happens. There's no crying in pumpkin growing.
Wow.
I know I can do it again, so we just got to look forward to the future and do it again.
Listen how positive that cat is.
I mean, he's just
Wow.
getting back on it and going after it again.
And
But
holy crap, that guy loves pumpkins.
yeah, he
He
does.
loves pumpkins.
How about that? He's going to do it again. $20,000. A lot of cash.
That's a tough loss.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Do you think men need to shave their butts?
Well, how hairy is the butt in question?
It's pretty hairy. It's enough where it covers it a good bit, and you might question hygiene by looking at it.
All right, if it wears like a sweater, I think you should trim it with a 2-guard.
Really?
A 2-guard? Why? So you have a fat fade on your ass now? No, get it all off.
High and tight?
Yeah.
You don't want to shave it because then it's going to be prickle butt. No one wants to grab onto porcupine butt in the throes of passion.
But no one also wants to feel like you're rubbing on a peach with fuzz on it either. You want to give the ass a buzz cut. We got to get all the hair off completely.
But there's no way to get all the hair off unless you laser it. If you shave it, it's going to grow back stubbly, and then it's going to be not fun for her to grab.
When you say the hair, are we talking innards or outers? Because look,
It's a fair question.
Some people have I'm not one of those people. I'm with my innards.
I'd say both.
I'm pretty good.
I'd say you clean it all.
In fact, I don't have any hair on my butt.
Prove it.
I kind of want to. I feel like I'm being called out. I have no hair on my head.
I think that if you really have a very, very hairy derriere as a dude or a girl, it can go both ways. You should look into laser because that's permanent, and then you don't have to deal with shaving or trimming or any of that.
If your butt looks like stage 2 to stage 3 werewolf, I get concerned when a Virginia gets on the mic and says, "Do it with the 2-guard."
I just think it's gross. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not too big a fan of excess body hair. I think for the most part, it's pretty gnarly.
I don't mind it there. I just think it should be groomed. Butt is different. It would be good if you had butt hair to go see a laser.
Okay, but if you've ever looked in the movies when they show guys' butts, have they ever once shown a hairy guy's butt? They're
No.
always clean and smooth and rock hard.
Oh, yeah, they are, Kevin. Go slower.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't get why you would ever want to do with hair on his butt.
Mine is rock soft. If that makes sense.
It's flat.
It's
real
sock
soft.
hard.
There's no hair, but baby, it's like porridge.
It's a long back.
This comment says men do need to shave their behinds. I have to shave my legs and my armpits, but men's asses are a serious sanitation issue. My partner tries to sleep naked with me, but it's also the same person who told me what dingleberries are. Seriously, a revolution needs to begin.
You don't ever want to be behind that thing and see a DB. You do
my
not want to
gosh.
see a dingleberry.
That's mortifying.
for anybody involved.
I've never seen one, but I can imagine it would ruin the mood.
Especially if it was you with the DB.
Oh my god!
Man.
I take preventative measures.
Oh, that you don't get dingleberries into Cuesta? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Your BH is that pristine?
Yeah.
Stuck up? Okay.
It's called a
Yeah.
wet wipe. You can get back there before any action and make sure you don't have any kind of hangers.
So he's got a perfect butt, Kev.
Yeah, of course she does.
No, I just do the work on the front end, on my back
Gosh,
end.
you even have a prissy butt.
Okay.
Just because you have dingleberries, don't be mad.
I don't got DBs. I ain't got hair.
Prove it.
My butt is smooth like butter.
Okay. I'll have Suits put up a KVJ TV poll. Should men shave their butts? And you can go with clean, trimmed, or no. Let it go. So there you go. We'll give you 3 options there.
I like these hard-hitting topics.
Yeah, that's what we do. Hard-hitting stuff. That's what the KVJ show is all about. It's on YouTube, and you look for the KVJ show. There you go.
Shave your rear on another day.
There you go. It's writing itself, and it works right for the topic.
I love it, Kevin.
You got honey and glass in your voice today, Virginia.
Thank you.
You sound great.
I'm kind of surprised by this poll so far. How should men trim their butt hair? 36% said clean, 34% go trim, 29% go not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. You guys just they like to get in the thick of it.
Huh. I was really surprised. I thought it'd be pretty much everybody going clean.
There are some people who really are turned on by all forms of body hair, even if it's butt hair, if it's chest, armpit. They say, let it go, let it flow, and let me get inside that. Or let me.
What?
No, I did not mean to say that. That's not what I.
What?
Weren't you just talking about being the thing that brings down this show?
I did not mean to say.
Oh, wow.
He was just saying that off air.
Whoa. Hello, Jaybird.
Things come out wrong.
I bet.
But how do they go in?
Thank you.
One comment somebody said, wash and trim only, don't fully shave. It's literally like needles growing out of your cheeks. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you shave the pink areas, they are very tender growing back. If you the first time you do it, you got to build up a little bit of callus.
Oh. Callus.
We don't want that thing
What?
callous.
Well, if you shave it all the time, you get used to it and it doesn't chafe anymore. The first couple times you shave down there in those parts that chafe, it is going to be awful and uncomfortable and probably cause red razor bumps.
I swear, it's not an STD. It's just shaving. Oh, sure, whatever you say. I swear.
It looks like you got an ass rash
Those bumps, I swear, are not an STD.
all around the bad area.
And for cleanliness, somebody said, as an owner of a hairy butt, I can testify that my bidet gets the job done.
Oh, yeah. Denny showed us his.
Power wash that thing.
Thank you for being brave and telling us your comment.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Thank you for being brave and sharing your truth about your butt.
Yeah. Okay.
You need a towel, though, after.
We did.
Or a blow dryer. You got a lot of fur.
I felt like there was a lot of splashing involved.
You, I don't know if you did it right.
I don't think I
You
did.
went in too timid.
Bed a celeb. Who would you choose? Paris Hilton or Kim Kardashian?
Whoa, that is rough.
I'll get out of here.
As far as the annoyance part, and then I get the moment would be cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, I think. Who do you pick?
I don't know, because I do like them, and I like them for different reasons. I feel like they're both pretty understated.
But if this is one night, just pure carnal, who's going to be the most fun? I think it's going to be Kim Kardashian. I'm going to go with Kim K. I think she's going to be more fun.
Yeah, and I think it might be more fun to just explore that booty and feel her body and be like, whoa, what's going on here? Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, she may be highly annoying, but she's very beautiful. So I would go that route.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Chris Pratt or Channing Tatum?
Oh, CT, baby.
We know how you feel.
Channing Tatum.
Okay.
Modern day Patrick Swayze.
Okay, yeah, he's a very chiseled man. Chris Pratt is in really good shape these days as well.
He's likable, too. I think they're both likable.
Yeah, I think for that reason, I think I would go Chris Pratt.
He's pretty good, too. I think you could snuggle with him more, too. Right?
I'm pulling up a picture because I always get all those Chris's. There's like 18 Chris's.
There are, yeah.
I get them all confused. Okay, Chris Pratt. Yeah, he is cute. He's not the cutest of the Chris's, though.
And you know CT.
Yeah, I'm going to go Channing Tatum.
Yeah, we're going Channing
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
get it. Yeah, I'd probably be the top choice by most.
Sorry it took me so long. I really wanted to take this serious.
I think you should take every game on the show seriously.
Okay, you get to bet a celeb. Who do you choose? Jennifer Aniston or Reese Witherspoon? They're in the morning show together on Apple TV. Who'd you go with?
Who's going to be more fun for a night?
I feel like Jennifer probably has the better body and she's more fun to look at, but I feel like I might actually enjoy Reese more. She's a Southern girl. She likes to cook. She'll make you food after.
Reese is going to be more fun.
Yeah.
You'll
Think
be
so?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. And you saw her get drunk and she was all lippy. She's got a wild
little
side.
feisty
She's got
side.
spicy
Yeah, I
side,
get that. Yeah, I
She
get that.
loses control.
Yeah.
You don't see Aniston lose control.
I think it's going to be boring. Oh, no, I don't want another glass of wine. No. It's going to be...
I can only have
maybe,
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just marvel. She's very beautiful, Jennifer Aniston, though. And so I think for that, I would just sit back in awe.
You'll drink all the drinks.
Yeah,
she can.
That's fine. You don't have to drink.
I don't think Jennifer's going to like the what I got going on.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I think I'm not refined enough for her.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's kind of like untouchable too, and everything's perfect in her world. You would come in and spill something, and it'd be disastrous.
I can make that work with Reese. Oh, I spilled something. Oh, she's
got kids.
Yeah, she'll get it.
I feel like she's always got one of those Mr. Clean magic erasers on deck.
Jennifer Aniston. Oh no, he's spilling stuff. Oh my gosh,
He
he's spilling
spilled
stuff.
Hawaiian punch on my rug.
Oh my gosh, I have a white rug and Hawaiian punch. Huh.
Okay. Bet a celeb. Who would you go with? Kanye West or Drake?
Drake.
I'm going Kanye. I want a weird night. If it's for one night, I want to get so weird, and I think Kanye's going to provide the weird. It's for one night. Let's go balls to the wall. Sorry.
You going Yee?
I'm going yee or yay, whatever.
Yay and Jay. Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah, that could work out.
Drake's going to want to be too cool. I'm not looking for cool tonight. I'm looking for weird and adventurous.
Have you seen the mask that Yee is wearing around now? They're these very odd masks
He's
out
got
in
his
public.
own COVID masks that he's now trying to sell, so he didn't make enough money off the shoes.
They're terrifying, though. Okay.
Sean in the chat room says Kanye's too unhinged. That's why you do it for a night.
Okay.
Because the bird can relate.
Yeah. Who are you going with here? Britney Spears or Lady Gaga? What are you thinking?
I think I'm going to have more fun with Britney Spears, man.
Yeah.
She's goofy. I'm goofy. It's going to be fun. I think Gaga...
She's posting up those naked photos. It's going to get weird.
Gaga's going to tell me about moments with her and Elton John.
It got deep.
Yeah. Again, for one night...
Yeah.
Let's have some
Britney.
fun.
Yeah.
And now Brittany can do whatever she wants. She's out of the
Oh, yeah.
She's
conservatorship from
looking
her
to have
dad.
fun, yeah.
She wants to break free.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you think about Ed Sheeran or The Weeknd? Which one do you go with? Bet a celeb. Ed Sheeran or The Weeknd?
The Weeknd is really against plastic surgery, and I'm really pro plastic surgery. So on that platform alone, I'm going Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Give me Ed till I'm dead.
I don't know much about The Weeknd's personality, and
He seems like he takes himself a little serious.
Ed just seems like he's a fun-loving dude, and
Ed knows,
I think we'd have a good time.
Ed grew up like kind of being the dorky kid, and he appreciates his fame. He appreciates where he is. I think he's more grounded. I think he's more intelligent.
Yeah, when you ask these questions, I try to picture myself and how the chemistry would go with either of the celebrity.
Yeah.
I just think the chemistry would be better with Ed and me.
I kind of agree. Somebody saying if you're talking about betting a celeb, Ed Sheeran or The Weeknd, somebody said, I have to go The Weeknd. Have you heard of the things he says in his songs? He does have some pretty sexy tunes.
He's very carnal, and no one's denying that. I'm going just with I got to throw in my chemistry too, though. See what I'm saying?
Okay, now I get you. I mean, you bring a strong argument.
I just feel like Ed is going to be more down to earth. The Weeknd's going to be more annoyed with me.
Yeah, I think I don't have what The Weeknd wants.
The Weeknd used to date one of the Hadid sisters.
Right.
And then after they broke up, like, he kind of went off on her for doing plastic surgery and kind of made fun of her for it. I mean, I love plastic surgery. That's kind of the core of who I am.
Baby, if we're going to explore all night, I want to be comfortable.
Okay. Strong argument. Strong argument. Samantha's on here from Palm Beach. She's got a few suggestions of celebs to bed. Okay, what you got for us here, Samantha?
Well, I got the proverbial, and let's do the J-Lo poll. We got to go with Ben Affleck versus A-Rod. What do the people want?
Oh, Ben Affleck's way better of a lover than A-Rod. A-Rod...
Yeah, I will say this too. Ben Affleck, I think, had his time there where he was boozing a little bit and he was hitting the, poker tables a little hard and he got a little fluffy. But Ben Affleck, since, he's back with J-Lo, she kind of got him, he's trimmed down, he's looking sleek, he's looking good. He's back to the old Jenny on the block Ben.
But don't get it twisted. Fluffy dudes know how to make love better than some of these dudes with abs. Fluffy is the new...
Simmer down, angry and fluffy.
I'm just saying. Let's not dismiss fluffy dudes.
Flight and Luffy. Remember that?
Yes, Flight and Luffy.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm going Ben Affleck on that. And what's the other one you have, Samantha?
I've got Brad Pitt versus Leo DiCaprio.
Ooh.
Pitt? Oh,
Brad Pitt.
Who's Rob Pitt?
Dumb.
His brother?
It's late in the show.
Brad Pitt all day for me.
Yeah.
I think Leo is a little small for me. I like a bigger man. I feel like Brad is that. And I've heard weird stories about Leonardo DiCaprio.
I've heard weird stories about you. So what does that say?
Well, these are very
Yeah.
bizarre sexual things that just kind of make
Puts
me
on
think.
his headphones, right?
Yeah.
And doesn't make any contact.
He
That's
won't
the
talk to
story,
you.
At least.
Yeah.
That's real, though.
A lot of people said it.
There's.
I mean, do we know this for a fact that he keeps headphones on during
There
sex?
are multiple accounts.
Yeah,
of
there
the
are
same story.
multiple accounts from girls that don't know each other. I believe the women.
Brad Pitt just seems. I know Angelina Jolie hates his ass, and maybe his kids do. He comes off so likable to me.
I know, right?
He really
Crazy.
does.
Y'all, he is us. He got drunk and did something stupid.
Yeah, no,
and then
you're
he
right.
was sorry about it afterwards.
Which happens. People
but
get.
she wouldn't forgive him because she's too mean.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think that was it.
That sounds like a person who knows drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk mistakes. I majored in that in college.
Those are good ones. Thank you, Samantha. What do you think about Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B?
Megan Thee Stallion, 110%.
Yeah, Megan, I think they both have a great body, but I think Megan's is a little bit better, and Megan, I think, is a little less annoying.
Cardi
Yeah,
B annoys the living hell out of me.
Yeah.
And Megan Thee Stallion, I find very attractive.
Megan and Megan goes hard. I think that
Yeah.
she would teach you some stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. And I want to learn.
Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle.
Bet a celeb. Kevin Hart spends a lot of time in the gym. He's chiseled. He's shorter, but he's chiseled.
Dave
Looks
Chappelle.
good.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I think Dave Chappelle too.
Yeah.
I think we'd have fun.
I mean, you love him for his mind. I mean, just
Oh, yeah.
think of like,
Oh yeah.
Look, if I have Dave Chappelle for a night, he's the GOAT. I'm going so all in. You're going to get the best of the best from the bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Best of the best.
The
huh?
GOAT, come on.
Yeah. Okay. What about this one? You get to bet a celeb. Who do you choose? Betty White or the Queen of England?
Betty White. I can't stand anytime y'all talk about English stuff, I get so down.
We hear
Yeah,
that
but
Queen of England likes to drink, though.
but that's why you should pick the Queen of England because I don't want you shaking Betty White too hard.
No, Betty White, it's not even close.
I think she's going to shake him too hard.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
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 I'm all into that Golden Girl.
All right. Is this a problem? Your husband's suddenly romantic and it's an issue?
I mean, kind of. It could be a red flag, Kevin.
Well, this email says, I've never seen a romantic side of my husband. He's a guy who typically hates Valentine's Day. He's never been overly affectionate until all of a sudden. Lately, he's been buying me flowers. He holds and rubs my hand while we watch TV. He's just so loving now. He's changed so much in the last 5 months that I don't even recognize who he is. And this is a man I've been married to for 20 years. I told my friends about it, and they all think he's cheating. Of course he is.
I mean, I don't want to poo-poo on your party. But,
Okay.
I
So you're
mean,
going to finish your thought, or you just want to derail Kevin?
kind of.
Kev, it's the end of the show. It's, you know we get.
Well, they also notice he's grown a beard, which is also new.
Oh, he's definitely cheating with a younger girl.
So they think that's another red flag for some reason.
My mom would always bring that up as a kid. She'd go, anytime a man changes up his look, whether he grows a mustache longer, he shaves it off, oh, he's cheating on you. I'm like, damn. That's always stayed in my head because she was very big on that kind of note.
So can a man change after being so cold for so long? Yes, he can change. Maybe he had an epiphany. Maybe there's just something about it. He said, maybe he watched a romantic comedy. Maybe he read an article. Maybe something like that happened. He said, you know what? What am I doing?
First three comments are definitely cheating. Yep, younger and hotter. Yep, he's cheating.
But he's giving her the affection. He's buying her roses. He's rubbing her hand. He's doing all these kind of things.
Molly, you in danger, girl. You got to get in the bushes.
But I noticed that, I'm just picking an example from a TV show, in The Sopranos, anytime Tony would cheat on his wife and have a really big love affair, he would then do something really sweet, super nice, big, over the top for his wife, kind of to compensate for that.
Somebody said that he's not cheating, he cheated.
Okay.
And he gave up right about 5 months ago. That's when the affair ended, and he's like, what am I doing? This is my wife. I've been married for 20 years.
Is it possible my man got Ebenezer Scrooged, where something happened in his life and he goes, I've got to change my ways?
Yeah, that's possible. That's why you got to put a GPS tracker on his car and get in the bushes.
Well, what if he cheated and he's not cheating, and now all of a sudden he's all romantic? What do you do?
Well, if I don't have proof, I can't accuse him of cheating, and I can't bring the proof to take him down.
If he cheated, we're done with him. If he's been Ebenezer Scrooge, which I do believe can happen to people, something happens in their life and they go, oh my gosh, I've been doing it all wrong. I'm making a change. Now, it's rare, but it can happen.
I've heard of some couples who even had infidelity, and it made them realize that they were actually married to the person that they loved that much, and the infidelity brought them back and renewed fire in their relationship, and they were almost thankful that there was infidelity for what it did to save their relationship.
Wow. Yeah, I think those people are crazy.
That's evolved.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm Italian. We hold on to things a little bit deeper.
Yeah. Her marriage is great now. Whatever happened 5 months ago, who knows? Did he read an article? Did he see a show? Watch a rom-com by himself?
Anything's possible, but if you're going to get to the heart of what happened, you're going to have to do some investigative sleuthing.
What's more possible? He's cheating on somebody, or he got Ebenezer Scrooged?
I mean, get in there. Do a deep dive into the credit card statements. Try to figure out what's going on. Where was he spending money? Where was he spending time?
See, Naomi in the chat room says, my parents are stronger now after infidelity than ever before. And I think it takes both people in the relationship to be able to go, oh, yeah, this was great. I would never be that way. You'd never get me on board going, oh, yeah, this cheating really helped our relationship.
Yeah.
I would never be able to see it that way.
We'll see how jaded people are. Suits can put up a quick poll in the KVJ TV chat room. Do you think this guy is cheating? He cheated, or he just found a romantic side after 20 years of marriage?
When you say it like that, it sounds like he's definitely cheating.
Yeah, it's one of the first two.
All right, we'll see where people are set in their skepticism. Do you think he's cheating? Did he cheat, or has he just found a romantic side? 57% of people in our chat room believe that he is already cheated. And that's why 5 months ago he started becoming romantic. 20% think he's currently cheating, and only 24% think he just found a romantic side. That's only a quarter of the people.
Our audience is very jaded with love. I get that.
Look, our audience has been through the fire.
They've been through the fire. They've been to the puppet show. They've seen the strings, Virginia.
Once you're a little bit older and you've been cheated on and you go through it, that's your body's self-defense mechanism. It's teaching you a lesson.
I know it's hard to say, oh, you shouldn't bring in old baggage into new relationships. But if you have been hurt and you have been through the fire, it's hard not to have that kind of marinate in your mind.
Yeah.
I just think that's being a human.
Mm-hmm. A couple of thoughts that people have. Somebody said maybe he's just finally taking some testosterone. His levels are up and he's just, horny now.
My man's on that Viagra.
Maybe.
You can check a lot of this stuff. If you have access to how he pays his bills, start deep diving.
But I think it's Mar in the chat room. I'm going to be radio friendly. She thinks that the husband wants to do something in the bedroom and the wife doesn't, and now he's sucking up to her, trying to
get her to expand her horizons.
Exactly.
And her bounds. Okay.
Explore, Virginia.
Okay.
Explore what?
Well, search your feelings.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know.
They want to make that an option on Kevin's poll.
It's going to take a lot more than flowers.
Don't do anything with my poll.
Your KVJ.
My poll's not going there. Not my poll. Go find somebody else's. All right, we got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up. It'll be on YouTube here in just about 10 or so minutes, always on demand, either on YouTube or on the free 97.9 WRMF app. Fortunately, we're 0 for 1 so far today, but you're just about an hour or so away from another chance to double up a paycheck. Randy's got that for you on the way. Before we get out of here, Bird, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Nothing in life is quite as important as you think it is while you're thinking about it.
What?
You know what? My computer
That
went...
was either great or terrible, and I don't know.
See, you're confused, and that means it's working.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.